Check, check, check. Radio check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Welcome back to a Monday stream. Welcome aboard, everybody. Holy smokes, what a way to start off the work week. I've got 7 people in the chat already. Let's go ahead and immediately acknowledge the good folks that are in the chat. Kyrie in the house. Kyrie, welcome aboard. Kyrie, the artist, the logo maker, the painter, whatever you want to call yourself. Very, very good. Kyrie, welcome aboard. In case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, it's in the Discord. Excellent pictures there. Wait a second, was that Kyrie? Yeah. Stand by here, guys. Anyway, welcome aboard. Who else do we got in the house? Hunter in the house. Welcome, Hunter. Welcome, Carlton, the big C. Welcome, Chase. Always a pleasure, Chase. Thank you. And my managing moderator in the house, 20K Roger. JSD, welcome aboard. Levi in the house as well. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We've got 7 people in the chat already. Let's get at least 7 likes. We've only got at 5. We're only up to 5 already, but if you're new and just tuning in, please consider subscribing and joining the channel. We're trying to get the channel to grow. Before I go any further about today's flight, okay, sorry, I just needed to acknowledge an email there. My apology. Okay, so today's flight, guys, we're going to continue off where we left off yesterday. We're in the beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we're going to be doing a real-world flight from San Juan over to Fort Lauderdale. It was suggested in the Discord, and I like the route. I like the idea. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Let me get the camera on. Here I am, guys, in the flesh, and I do welcome you guys aboard. Look at this. We've got 10 of you in here, but only 8 likes. Let's get at least 10 likes. Hunter is back too. All right, so continuing on with the particulars for today's flight, guys. Sorry. We're going to be operated a Southwest Airlines. We're in a different type of livery, as you guys can see here. And we're in the beautiful iFLY 737 MAX. We are on Microsoft 2020. And like I said before, we're in a real world flight op. This is operated by Southwest with service from San Juan, Puerto Rico to Fort Lauderdale. If you want particulars for today's flight, you can go on Flight Radar 24. Check it out. It's got all the various carriers being airlines and airline companies that operate this route, and what type of aircraft that they're using. I also recommend Flight Aware. They're equally as good, and they provide the same information. Flight time today, guys, back over to Florida, 2 hours and 28 minutes, and gate to gate, meaning from our parking spot right now here at the gate, I believe we're at Bravo 4 all the way to Fort Lauderdale. We're going to try to get Bravo 2 in Fort Lauderdale, 2 hours and 56 minutes. All right, guys, so that's the plan for today. I do welcome you aboard. If you guys want to fly along on the Vatsim, I am on Vatsim as well. I'd appreciate it, or I'd actually enjoy the company. You're not obligated to, but if you want to fly along, please do. I've always got the amazing, I call him my co-pilot, Hunter. He's always flying along with me. We are on Payware scenery here, and I've got Payware scenery for Fort Lauderdale as well. So it'd be nice to go back into some Payware scenery, something that I haven't visited in a while. The only thing now that's a little different is that I'm not rocking on the real time. I think I've done enough a night flying for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. We're actually doing a morning flight today, so if you guys want to keep it on real time, keep it more real. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go with 7:35 a.m. now on the 13th of January, which is today. So we've kind of gone back in time here. So that's the plan for today, guys. I'm also using Rex Atmos in case you guys are wondering. I've got some custom presets that are loaded. They were tweaked and designed by others. If you guys want to know which ones I'm using, I can talk about it once we get airborne, or I can even link it to the Discord if you guys are Discord members. All right, so that's the plan, guys. Let's get her started. Let's get back into the iFLY 737, some good old max flying. I've got my Thrustmaster yoke all set up now and configured, and yeah, we'll be making our way over to Fort Lauderdale. All right, let me see. Before we go any further, let's see what's going on in the chat here. JSD says 5x5. What's up, everybody? Thank you for being. What's up for Mr. Big C Carlton? Levi is saying hi. Okay, everybody's just saying hi to each other. Nice. Chase and Levi's not fighting. Okay, JSD, the referee and the moderator. Thank you. Why it says 10 minutes even though it just counted down a bit ago? Oops, I forgot to refresh. Well, there you go, Kyrie. There you go. All right, let's jump in the aircraft now. Let's get it all set up and get ready to go. Perfect. Like, we've got 13 of us in here. Let's get 13 likes. And if you're new and lurking, smash that thumbs up button. Give us the likes. We're going to try to get over 20 likes today. And if you're new, consider subscribing, hitting that bell notification or 4 notifications, and yeah, joining and join Skymaster 1. I do stream regularly. All right, got the overhead panel here up and displayed, and let's go ahead and start turning on some switches and dials and get things all set up. So no external power here. Actually, you know what, before I go that, let's go over to the good old electronic flight bag here. Go to the system page. Oh, actually, let's go back to the initialize flight. Get out from here. Sorry, my dog just came up in the room. He shouldn't be up here. And then we'll go to the performance and payload. Perfect. We'll keep that open, and we're going to be using that in a few minutes. All right, back up to the overhead. Let's get the battery switch on. We'll get the left fuel pump on. We'll come down to the APU, hold it for 3 seconds, and we'll get that all fired up. Stand by here, guys. Come on, buddy. He just wants to sit up here. That's fine. Sit up here. All right, we're going to wait a few seconds here for things to get all fired up. And yeah, once we get the APU running, we'll be able to continue with the configuration and setup of the aircraft. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody? Aviation flight in the house. My home airport, SJU. There you go. San Juan. Welcome. And hear the beautiful sounds here from the iFLY. Levi and Chase in the house. The dynamic duo. All right, back up into the aircraft. We're going to wait here for a few seconds now for that APU annunciator to light up. There it is. That just means now that I've got that available power to me once I toggle the APU gen switches, which I'm going to do right now, and you'll hear it and you'll see the aircraft come to life. There we go. And start hearing the fans. Oops, before we go do this, let's get the APU bleed on. Now let's get our packs on auto. We're going to go all the way up to the top here where the IRSs are. L, that means left, R, a nav, align. We'll come back down here. Not following a checklist here, guys. Just doing a flow left to right. Make sure that we get everything turned on. Emergency exits armed or on or armed. Fasten seatbelt on. Come up. We'll get those window heats on, probe heats on. Get the hydraulics on right now. Perfect. That all looks good. We've already got the PAX and APU bleed is running, and let's go ahead and set our pressurization. So whatever our initial altitude or our cruise altitude will be, that's what we want to get set in there. Very important, guys. We want to make sure that that's all set up correctly for the plane, for the passenger pressurization. Yeah, for those of us that have tuned in a million times already, you'll know. And I do appreciate it. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Avgeek in the house. Avgeek. My man, what's going on? How's the flight training? Avgeek. All right, 65 feet is the airport elevation for Fort Lauderdale. 50 is fine. We're going to keep it like that. Oh, what's going on here? I missed it. Hunter again. Hunter with the $2 donation again. Hunter, that's it. Only one for today. Yeah, promise. Guys, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All the donations that I do get in for the stream are going back into the stream. And I use that money now to buy other aircraft or sceneries or whatever you guys want to see in the future. I'll do that. Juan Varsity's in the house too. Sorry, I missed it. Juan, welcome aboard. Welcome. All right, guys, cool. Let's continue going with the setup here. Hunter, thank you so much. Thank you, my man. All right, perfect. So we've got everything set up on the top here. Let's go ahead and spend a little bit of time in the electronic flight bag. We're going to set up some of the weights in here, and I'm not even going to bother with the loading of the GSX. We're going to do it all through the electronic flight bag here. Once we're ready to go, we're going to push and start. It is a fairly long flight for today, for a Monday. 2 hours and 28 minutes airtime, 2 hours and 56 minutes gate to gate, and yeah, so we'll try to get everything done at a reasonable time here. All right, going back to the sim brief notes. Let's go ahead and see what our manifest says in terms of passengers. Passengers 143. Okay, we're gonna get that all set in there. 143, and we'll set that. Perfect. And more importantly, of course, is we're gonna get the fuel. Very important. I preach all the time about the fuel. We're gonna do the total fuel. We've got it in kilograms. I've got my sim brief set up in kilograms, so we're gonna go get that number in there as well. And yeah, we should be okay. 8,881 kilograms. So let's do 8,900. No, you know what? Let's just do 9,000. A little bit extra. Set fuel. Perfect. Let's look at our zero fuel weight. 57,726 kilograms. Let's see what the sim brief is saying. It's got me at 58,614. So a couple of hundred in cargo. Let's get some cargo in here. Let's get 500. We'll just add a little bit of extra weight here. Perfect. The payload 58,726. Yeah, you know what? We're 100 pounds over what SimBrief said. You know what? It's perfect. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and complete that. Perfect. And there we are. We'll come back to this once we get our flight plan all set up. All right. Now we can come over to the electronic flight bag here. And normally what you guys would do, guys, if you're using GSX Pro, I do have it. You could start your boarding process once you've got the APU turned on. The passengers will come. I'm not sure if it's integrated with the aircraft where it changes the weights, but you could do it that way. I've just elected not to, just because sometimes GSX takes a long time to board the passengers. Now, there is ways where you can speed up the process in the settings. Yeah, I haven't gone back in and done that. So anyway, we're going to continue on with it like this. All right. Looking back at the flight management computer here, position in it, reference airport, we're at TJSJ. That is the ICAO code for San Juan. Let's go ahead on the LNAV. We'll take the LNAV. We'll get our position in. We'll go over to the route, TJSJ, and then our ICAO code for Fort Lauderdale. Very easy here. KFLL, Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Let's put in our flight number in as well. SWA, that is the ICAO for Southwest, 637. Call sign and number today is Southwest 637. Go ahead and get that in there, and then we can go ahead and request our flight plan. Avgeek, I'm doing good. How are you? How's everybody doing today on this Monday? Did you guys get all your homework done? For those of us that are in school. Perfect. All right. Flight plan load. Let's go ahead and load it. It'll take a few seconds. So everything that we've got set up on the sim brief now will get loaded into the flight management computer, and then we can go ahead to the activation page, execute, and we've got it all set up in here. Not a lot of waypoints for today's flight, but you know, we still have to add a departure and an arrival to complete it. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. As per the sim brief, we're going to depart runway 10, which is right behind us. It won't be a long taxi, via the Oconee 3 departure, and then the Sapo transition. We can go ahead and execute that. We'll come down to the arrival for Fort Lauderdale in a little over 2 hours time. We'll be expecting or preparing for the ILS 10 left. Let's get that in there via the OLAS 3 arrival. There it is. Let's get that in there. And then our transition is, what was it? ZQA. Perfect. We'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Okay. We'll go now to the perf init page. I've already got all those numbers now in terms of the zero fuel weight and the fuel and all of that. So all we're going to do now is just press the button here. It'll automatically give us those values. We can come back up now to the sim brief. Let's look at our FINRES, our fuel reserves. 1.4, I'll take it. 1.4 on the reserves. Cost index is 5. I just want to verify it is not. It's cost index 11. Our cruise altitude, which we briefed for the pressurization, is flight level 380. That's all set. Perfect. We can go ahead and get those wind values at altitude. They are 297 at 24, 297 at 24. No, 297/024. Perfect. Our ISA is +7. +7. Perfect. Let's go ahead and execute that. That all looks good. N1, we'll just do a normal takeoff here. Flaps 5 for the takeoff. Our CG 5.25. There it is. That's all set for the takeoff. V1 speeds for today's flight, guys, 135, VR 136, and V2 148. So we've got all those values all set in there now too. Everything looks good. Perfect. All we got to do now is look at the auto ATC for our squawk code, and then we'll just do a quick briefing on the weather, and yeah, we'll get pushed, or we'll get set up with the tug, and we'll get ready to push and start. So auto ATC says that there does not appear to be any controller providing clearance delivery services at your departure airport. Then it gives you the ICAO code. Please squawk a 1015 for your IFR flight plan from San Juan to Fort Lauderdale. This will aid you in identification by ATC that may be online later in your flight. Roger. So we're going to take the 1015 for the squawk code. We'll put it in our transponder. 1015. We'll get our transponder turned on. TARA. And we'll go back to the vPilot. We'll make sure that we're squawking mode C. Perfect. I don't think there's a CTAF out here. So I think we're going to just be transmitting on Unicom 122.8. TJSJ. Oh, there is. There is a CTAF. Hunter, there's a CTAF for San Juan, 13205. 3205. All right, perfect, guys. All right, we're almost there, guys. Thank you for your patience. And yeah. All right, so let me go back into the chat here for a second, and then we'll brief the weather, and we'll get out of here. All right, $500 donation by Levi. Levi, I missed the alert for that. Oh, look at this, JSD with the $5 donation. JSD, hats off to you, my man. Thank you. Same with you, Hunter. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you. JSD, is it Friday yet? Right? Guys, it's coming. Friday is just around the corner. And for us living here in Southern Ontario, I don't know, it might get messy this weekend. We might actually get our first snowfall. If we do, I'll definitely take pictures, and I'll be posting it on the Discord for sure. But JSD, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to take a look at the weather, and then we'll push and get out of here. So I wonder if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it up so you guys can see it as well. Screen. Yeah, here it is. Sometimes it's on the electronic flight bag. And it's the same out on the top here. We're going to come down to the METARs, and let me zoom in on it for you guys. All right, so here we are. So we're looking at the departure METAR TAF TJSJ. That is the KO for San Juan airport name. And then I won't go into the whole decipher of it. I'll just read you off the first line here. 020 at 6 knots. Nice. We're taking off on runway 10. So we've got just a little bit of a crosswind, but not really a problem. Only 6 knots of the 6 knots of wind. 10 statute miles. Visibility scattered at 3,700. Broken at 6,000. Temperature a nice, comfortable 26 degrees Celsius. I wish it was that temperature here in Southern Ontario, Canada, but not quite yet. But 26 degrees Celsius, 19 on the dew point, altimeter 3002. All right. And then later on into, I'll get that value down. Later on into Lauderdale, still it looks nice there too. 120 at 9 knots, 10 statute miles, few clouds at 2,200, few clouds at 2,700. Temperature nice, comfortable, 24 degrees. Dew point again 19, altimeter 3007. We're gonna take a look at this again once we get a little closer to the arrival. Perfect. Austin in the house. Austin, it's been a while. Austin, 638 subs. Let's go. Oh, did we get another sub? Right on, guys. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep going. Just try to get 650 subs today. That would be so sweet. Almost halfway through the month. And then if we can get another 50 by the end of the month, we'll be on target and a lot closer to that 1,000. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Whoever subbed just now and the alert didn't go off, I do apologize for that. But I also do welcome you aboard. Welcome. I'm changing my prediction to 2,000 by the end of the year. I hope so, Austin. I really do. Thank you for that. Checking in. Here's my flight ticket, Captain. Let me take a look, make sure that you're on the right flight. Yes, you are, Gregorio. Welcome aboard flight 637, operated by Southwest with service to Fort Lauderdale this evening. You are indeed on the right aircraft, on the right channel, and on the right chat. There you go. Okay, so let's take a look outside. What am I missing here, guys? One more thing before we get pushed out. Oh, we got another aircraft out here too. Nice JetBlue aircraft. Vatsim radar, guys, if you want to take a look and see what the other aircraft in the area, I will be pulling it up once we get closer to our cruise altitude. Anybody that is watching the stream and wants to fly along with us, Please do. We'll get that little conga line going. Anyway, one more thing left to do, guys. I need to go and make sure that those chocks are removed. Let's make sure that our parking brake is set, and then we can call for our push and start. So we'll go back to the menu here, system page, sim menu. Where would it be? Ground support and the chocks removed. Perfect. We can go back here. I'm not using the calculations for the takeoff. Just let whatever the flight management computer did usually is the same. Oh, it didn't remove them. Why didn't it remove them? Because I've got a set. So let's see now. There you go. They're done. All right, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's call up GSX. Prepare for pushback. Jade Over Elevator in the house. What's up, Skymaster? Not much, Jade Over. Welcome aboard. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. And we've got the new addition now for the GSX Pro. We've got the wing walkers. That's going to be a nice flight into Fort Lauderdale. We'll get in by mid-morning. Yeah, late morning.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
13 people in here, but only 13 or 12 likes. Let's get more likes in here, guys. We're gonna try to get 20 likes for today. 20 likes, 650 on the sub count. Can we do it? For those of us that are just tuning in, flight time today 2 hours and 28 minutes, gate to gate 2 hours and 56 minutes. We're on our way from beautiful San Juan to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. On behalf of Skymaster One, I'd like to welcome you guys all aboard. Is that Hunter next to me? Yep, affirmative. I think I might. Oh, I had another aircraft here. He disappeared. What are we doing for the departure? It'll be a nose to the left. Oh, we can watch it from the outside here. All right, here comes the push. Oh, there's the good old JetBlue aircraft. All right, jump back up to the overhead panel here. Let's get those packs off. And we're going to start the number 2 engine, which is on the right side here. We'll put it in the ground position. And we're going to come back down now to the engine displays. We're looking for the N2 rise once we get into the motoring stage here, close to the 20%. We're going to introduce the fuel and it'll automatically start. Little different than the 800. Come back up. We can continue to watch. Can't wait to see the butter at Fort Lauderdale, says Kyrie. Yeah. I hope so. Going to eat Costco tacos tonight. Nice. Good old Costco. I had hamburger. Hamburger and green beans. Trying to do the low carb thing again. God knows I cheated over the holidays here, so. Oh, and Chase, you're not going to believe this, Chase, but I actually worked out today. I actually worked out. Oh, no, one more thing. Speaking about workout, ZZZ, welcome aboard if you're watching. ZZZ in the house as well, and a professional weightlifter as well. All right, perfect. We've got a good start on engine number 2. We're going to go ahead and do the same with the left side, or engine number 1. And get that all started up as well. Here's a nice shot for everybody. A steak meat meal is what I'm eating right now. Oh, that sounds so good too. Okay, back in the aircraft here. Let's set the parking brake. Set. Come back out. I know, I actually did it. I actually worked out with weights for the first time. It wasn't good and it wasn't pretty, but oops, I forgot to that's talking more. Monitoring the engine. I hope it'll start now. All right, there it goes. Thank you, Chase. Thank you for that. You're my inspiration. You and ZZZ.
Contract disconnected. Bypass being removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
14 people in the chat, only 13 likes. Let's get up to 20. Okay, there she is. Let's wave off. Perfect. She's got the pin. We've got Hunter over here. I'm going to, once I get the aircraft configured for the takeoff here, we're going to taxi and then we'll use the apron to go over to the starting point of the runway, which is right over here where I'm making the circle with the cursor here. All right, back up to the overhead. I've got the power now available from the engines. We're going to go ahead and switch over the generators. Let's get our packs back on. That APU bleed can come off. Isolation valve to auto. Let's get our engines to the continuous position. APU now can come off. Yaw damper on. Let's get the anti-collision lights. And no, we'll keep that like that for now. Perfect. Taxi light on as well. Sure, why not? Seatbelt sign. Perfect. Let's configure the aircraft for the takeoff right now. Auto brake, RTO, rejected takeoff. Come over to the first officer's side here. Toggle the, or set the flaps position 5. Flaps 5 confirmed. We can go out and visually check here. You're going to be a little sore tomorrow, pal. Yeah, I know. And I didn't even go hard. Like, I mean, I used light weights too. It was good. I actually got my heart rate up a little, which I haven't in like since over the holidays. All right, one more thing left to do here, guys. 3022 for the barrel pressure. Hunter, if you want to go ahead, you can. 3022, and let's do the thing. Radio check. Okay, Roger. Whoever wants to go first, I'll follow.
Okay, I got.
Okay. Oh, we've got an airplane landing right now. Nice. All right, Hunter, if you want to go, make your call. Nice landing, JetBlue. Nice landing. Oh, okay, there he goes. All right. Give it a little power here. Tap the brakes. Brake pressure is good. I didn't hear his San Juan traffic southwest 637 taxiing to runway 10 via apron hotel holding short 10 San Juan traffic.
On traffic JetBlue 1608 clear runway 10 taxiing to apron 4 via hotel. San Juan.
Okay, so I have the traffic there, no conflict. We're going in the opposite direction. 148 set in the MCP here. We don't have any controller up here. It says initially up to 5,000 feet, but we're gonna go all the way up to our cruise altitude, flight level 380. Have a look, make sure that we don't have any controllers. Nope. Perfect. Got the runway heading set in there as well, just in case. Chase says, making dinner, be right back. Once we get airborne, guys, I'll go back on the chat here. Kyrie with the butter. Yeah, that airplane that landed was butter. It was good. What do you guys think of Malaysia? Yeah, we can go there. Malaysia's good. We can do some flights out of there. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Thank you.
Big 1 traffic, Southwest 800 runway up runway 10.
Oh, a little dip here in the scenery. All right, we're all set here, ready to go. And let's see, we're gonna try to watch Hunter's take. Stop right. Anybody on final? Nope.
Day 1 traffic, Southwest 800 departing runway 10.
All right, Hunter, have a good flight. I'll see you in Fort Lauderdale, my friend. There he goes. Mr. Hunter flying along with us. All right, 17 of us in here. There he goes. Nice rotation. No tail strike, no tail strike. And there he goes. Bon voyage, Hunter. See you in a few hours. All right, let me take position here. San Juan traffic, Southwest 637, lining up runway 10. San Juan traffic.
San Juan traffic, Southwest 800 passing 1000 on the Acorn 3 departure.
Okay, clear on the right. Runway is clear. Visually confirmed, 10. On runway. 0. All right, we're gonna straighten her out here without using too much space. Perfect. We're gonna stop. We're gonna wait about 10 more seconds. And yeah, we'll do our thing and get ready to go. Aircraft looks good. We're all configured for the takeoff here. All we got to do now is provide a little more spacing between me and the departing traffic, and then we'll do the same thing. So we're gonna climb up. Once we get above 1,000 feet, we'll set that climb thrust, and we'll slowly start making our left-hand turn, and then up towards our first waypoint and towards Florida. All right, guys, you ready? I'm ready. Passengers are all ready. Flight attendants are sitting. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get the auto throttle on, shall we? And let's go. Throttle up to 50% here. Let's engage that chrono. And toga.
Day 1 traffic.
Takeoff thrust is set. Airspeed's allowed.
Day 1 traffic, Southwest 800, climbing through
80 knots.
6,000, final call.
V1, rotate, nice and easy. V2, a positive rate, confirmed, and gear coming up. Look at the wing flex. Up. Flaps in transit and confirmed. Let you guys appreciate some of these wing views here. Speed check good, flaps 1. Let's go direct. 20. Speed check good, flaps up. Get our speed set up to 250 knots. Speed limit below 10,000 feet. Perfect. Look at the shot of the airport here. Beautiful. So long, San Juan. All right, we're gonna level up now. Continue our climb up to 10,000 feet. That's a nice takeoff, guys. 19 of us in here, guys. Let's get at least 19 likes on this beautiful, beautiful sunny morning in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay, we're gonna pitch the nose forward 10 degrees. We're gonna build on that airspeed. Try to get closer to 250 knots. A little less than 10 degrees. Pitch, attitude. See the airspeed trending upwards. And we can control that with our pitch. All right, coming up to 10,000 feet, guys. I'm happy with the departure. Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot. LNAV, VNAV, autopilot is on. 10,000 feet, like we're going to do an after takeoff check. Landing lights now can come off. Let's get the engines back into their normal positions. We can make sure that the landing gear is up. Auto brake now set to off. Flaps are up and stowed. And the spoiler is disarmed. Perfect. After takeoff checklist is complete. And now we can go ahead because we're above 10,000 feet. Aircraft doesn't need to be in a sterile environment anymore or in a sterile state. We can go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support and watching the takeoff there. Go ahead and get the flight directors on here as well. Perfect. Above 10,000 feet, we can continue now with our speed increase, 278 knots, and whatever the speeds are programmed in the flight management computer here, that's what we'll do. Now I can go ahead and engage in the chat. Oh, let's go ahead and there we go. Nothing but water on the right side there. Perfect. All right. So what did I miss in the chat? This is my favorite part here, guys. Grigori. Oh yeah. Okay. I read that one. Kyrie with the butter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I read all those. Okay. This is where I stopped off. Making dinner. Be right back, Chase. All right. Chase left for dinner. And Kyrie says, what do you guys think of Malaysia? It was good. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. What do you guys think of the Indian Ocean? It's just an ocean. Thank you. Dave Loffenberg, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel, Dave. Thank you so much for being here. Chase says it's not a. Oh, I don't know what Chase is trying to say there. Harry in the house. Harry, welcome aboard. Oh, it's not that bad of us striations. Okay, okay. Talking about working out. Harry in the house. And then we do welcome Dave now to. Dave just subscribed. Thank you so much. Here's the hat salute to you, sir. Gregoria, good takeoff, Captain. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was nice and easy. You know, like we briefed the weather before we left. It was nice and easy. Temperatures were good. The aircraft isn't too heavy. The winds were light. It was nice. It was nice, uneventful takeoff, and you know, those are the best ones. Hunter says I was the one to find this route. Yes, Hunter. Special shout out to my friend Hunter, who recommended today's route. We couldn't have done it without Hunter, and yeah, we're flying that one. Hunter, good job, my man, and I do appreciate you flying along with me. Harry is in the house. Yeah, what? Harry's here. iFLY Sim X is here. Welcome aboard. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, we're back in the good old iFLY. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this airplane. All right, we're in the standard pressure region at 29902 in the altimeter here. Very easy. We just toggle the switch here, switches it over to standard baro. Can do the cross check, and it's standard there as well. Nice. Very easy. Once we get up to our cruise altitude today of flight level 380, we're gonna step away from the flight deck and take a look at the cabin. My wife is just at the door there. You okay? Good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for riding along with me today. Yeah, good job, Hunter. 16 likes. Let's keep those likes coming, guys. And look at this, we're at 640 subs, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 10 more away from 650. Can we do it on this beautiful Monday? For some viewers that perhaps might not where I live in southern Ontario, Canada, and yeah, it's the dead of winter here, and I think we're gonna get our first snowstorm this weekend. Just putting it out there that for those of us that are joined on the Discord, you might get to see some snow pics. Is Mrs. Skymaster okay? Yes, she is. Yeah. Thank you, Jade Over, for asking. Yeah, she's fine. Harry is asking how long the flight is. Harry, great question. Flight today, 2 hours and 28 minutes of airtime. Gate to gate, meaning from the gate that we were at in Puerto Rico to the gate that we will be at in Fort Lauderdale. 2 hours and 56 minutes, guys. It'll be less than just shy of 3 hours. 4 minutes shy of 3 hours. We're going to try to make up some of that time. I did take a look at the flight management computer. Only Mach 0.78. We're going to see if we can squeeze off a little more Mach, and maybe we can shave off 10 minutes of our time. Of course, we will be looking at the winds on the navigational display here. We'll see if we can use some of those upper level winds to our advantage. Probably not this far down south. Close to the equator, things are pretty calm, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Tell the missus I said hi to her, says Hunter. Okay, I will. Mrs. Skymaster, they're all saying hi. She's saying hello. Oh boy. There you go. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. All right, looking at those winds, 007 degrees. We've got a very small quarterly headwind, 21 knots. Nothing really of a concern. Ground speed 395 knots. We'll try to get this up to 400 knots or greater. We're on track, and then we've got this little diamond shape here. That is the TCAS. That's my transponder talking to the transponder in the aircraft in front, and that's Mr. Hunter on the same track on the same route. She just yelled, "Is she okay?" Yeah. She's yelling at the dogs, and she said hello. So she's most definitely okay. There's my dogs wishing me a wonderful flight. My dogs, guys, once my wife comes home, they like to play. Like once we're all together in the house, they like to play around. Chase is watching. Attaboy, Chase. All right, we're gonna continue on our climb up to flight level 380. Once we get up to cruise altitude, we'll open up the Discord, guys. Let's talk about the dinners, foods you guys have eaten, what you guys want to eat. We'll talk about airplanes. We'll see some of Kyrie's art. We've got an artist aboard here, and yeah, we'll just cruise and chat. When we set up the dog cam after the stream, Jade over, I still got to clean up the room. So it's kind of messy. Once I get it cleaned up, we'll get it set up. But I do have the second camera. I do. Is JSD watching? He's probably sleeping already. JSD, what happened, JSD? All right, we got 20 people in the house here. Shout out to each and every one of you. 20 people, 20 likes. Let's get those 20 likes. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell to be notified of upcoming streams. I am streaming regularly, guys. I do welcome each and every one of you aboard. That's a nice change from the Airbus that we were in. Speaking about the Airbus, I actually do like it. So FS Labs, I like it. We'll definitely be going back into it. Can't wait, and looking forward to new liveries coming out. So once we get some new liveries in it, I'd really, like I said in the last stream, I really want to do a Lufthansa flight. Oh, I can hear the Discord already going off. Yeah, so guys, if you guys have pictures of your dinners that you guys want to share, I'm always looking for a good recipe. I'm always looking for that next meal. Any ideas that you guys can share with me, please don't hesitate to, don't be shy. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of food you're eating, I'm always going to give it a 2 thumbs up. You know, as long as it's dead and there's no face on it, it's good. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to say that, but I did say that, so I guess we're just all gonna have to live with it. Okay, center fuel pumps now can come off. I did get the annunciator warning, and nothing to be concerned about. I just had a little extra fuel there in the center tanks. Those were the first to go to run dry. Perfect. I've still got plenty of fuel aboard. 3,820, 840, pretty much equal on each side, and total fuel remaining 7,650 kilograms. Sorry guys, I apologize. We're good for fuel. Jade over Elevator says, Skymaster, when I was playing a Microsoft Flight Simulator, I was playing with the flaps. Nice. When I was in the sky, yeah, you don't want to do that when you're at cruise. There is a speed limit for flap operation too, guys. It's usually placarded on most aircraft. It should be. And yeah, you don't want to play around with it. So, yeah, so here, case in point for here. So we've got placards for various things. You should know these speeds, guys. But if you don't, here we go. Yeah, you don't want to be playing around with them. You've got speed limits for the flap extension. So flap 1 is 250 knots. 2, 250, 5, 250. You can go all the way down to 5 at 250 knots, and then, well, you guys can see. 10 degrees to 10 and all that sort of stuff. We've also got a placard for the gear as well, and any other special things that we need to be made aware of and reminded of constantly will be placarded. A lot of placards all over the place. So yeah, I don't recommend you playing around with the flaps unless you're unless you're at a slower speed, or if you're taking off, landing, or performing some kind of slow flight. So open up the Discord. Just a few more minutes, guys. I did say I want to get up to the cruise altitude here. Want to make sure that we're nice and level, and I will open it up. But you guys keep putting stuff in the Discord, pictures, and whatever you guys want to be, or whatever you guys want to share on the stream, and I will be pulling it up shortly here. Stand by here, guys. All right. Gonza in the house. Gonza, welcome aboard. Welcome. Yay! Are you going to do my job? Sure. No problem. What job is that? But Gonza, welcome aboard. Gonza, if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing, smashing that thumbs up button, putting a like for today's video, and I do appreciate you chatting. Skymaster, if you have an Apple iPhone, be sure to update. Is there a software update? There was one last week. I don't know if they pushed out another update. Last week my phone was acting up. I actually said it in one of these streams, and it didn't occur to me to check for the update. But when I did, sure enough, there was one. I did the update. Now the phone is working good. If there's another update, I'm gonna check right now. But my phone seems to be working just fine. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, it's all up to date, but thank you for the recommendation. I'm just saying because I work at FLL. Well, there you go. Nice. I'm looking forward to flying into FLL, Fort Lauderdale today. Cool. And it looks like we might have some radio, some ATC. No, we don't, but that's fine. It's still early on. And that's cool. Gotta work on, I'll be watching the chat. Yeah, okay, no problem. Have a good one. I actually did a first one in a long time. I wouldn't even call it a workout, but I mean, tried moving the weights around a little. All right, there's the chime alerting us 1,000 feet to go. So once we get up to the flight level, we'll step away from the flight deck. I will do a quick cabin tour, and then I won't even explain it. We'll just go up and down the aisle, kind of do a virtual leg stretch, come back into the captain's chair here, and then we'll open up the Discord, and we'll look at some of the pictures. I can hear it. I've already got it opened up already. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of the pictures you guys have posted. Then, of course, we'll go back and we'll showcase some of the art that Mr. Kyrie made earlier today, which I actually was really, really impressed with. Looks really cool. All right, here we are at our cruise altitude, nice and steady at flight level 380. I thought I was going to push the Mach a little more, but we're really close now to the to the red line here, the VNE, the speed that we don't want to be in, the overspeed. So we're going to keep it here. It's nice and settled. The winds got a little bit of a headwind, but still nothing bad. 443 knots over the ground. That's still good. All right, we're going to keep an eye on that. Let's go. We're going to do that quick cabin tour. Jade over elevators has control, and we'll open up the Discord. Like I said, I'm not going to, we're just going to look. I'm not going to describe it. I've already described it 1,000,001 times. Not that I'm sick of it, but, you know, something different. You guys can appreciate just the visuals. Gonna make our way all the way to the back here. Skymaster, remember that thing over your head? Can you? Yeah, the overhead bins. Yeah, we just did. Yeah, overhead bins. Now we've got the lavatories back here that are fully functional. So shout out to iFLY for the extra level of detail. I'm not gonna lie, I am a vampire here, guys. No reflection. So how do you like that? Go ahead and flush the toilet. I was gonna say something, but I won't. All right, rear galley here, guys. Very nicely detailed. Very, very nice. We've even got, we can even look out through the porthole here. Clouds. No in-flight entertainment, but we do have the probably the in-flight service magazine, or the airline magazine. They publish those magazines every once in a while. Oh wait, I gotta read the chat. Check this out. I didn't even know you could do this. How's that? How's that for like telling off the passengers in the back there? It's like giving them one of those. Like, curtain. Well, anyway, it is what it is. I've never flown first class in my life, guys. I've done some traveling in my life, but never first class. Can only imagine what it feels like. Guess I'm gonna have to ask JSD. He's always first class. Oh shit! All right, look at that. We're over speeding. We're gonna go ahead and bring back the airspeed here, so the auto throttle is off. All right. Perfect. Not sure what happened there. We probably hit some turbulence. What happened, Jade Over? That's all right. All right, let's go ahead and open up the Discord, shall we? So Discord. Let me see first. All right, I'm gonna open it up. We're gonna open up the food section here first. Is there a safety to open a lift vats in the passenger seat pocket? I don't know. We can, we'll go back and take a look. They're already in flight entertainment. It's called the window seat. There you go. Yeah, you guys are right about that. All right, the Discord is open here. Let's go ahead. Let's have a wonderful look at Hunter's dinner here, aka air. Hunter, what happened? You gotta eat, man. Don't just eat air. We looked at this yesterday. If you guys want to just go back to the Discord, you can check. But I do want to show some of the pictures today from our friend Kyrie. Where did they go? Oh, I think they might be in the route. routes. No, where are those pics? Oh, airplane pics. All right, yeah. So take a look at these guys. So, courtesy of our friend Kyrie, this one here, I really like that, guys. Just look at this. It's just good. I like this. The colors and everything, I like it. So really good. That's Gregoria says a question. Hold on, let me go into the chat and then we'll continue to look. Hey Captain, I have a question about different classes on where you sit on A. Where would the high class people sit during the long flight hours? Yeah, that's usually at the front of the aircraft. So you've got first class, business class, and then it's just regular class. Yeah. Oh, if it's all plane, yeah, good question. And like, so if it's just all one class, then that type of seating is not available. So everybody is in the standard class. Now, the airplanes here, like the standard seating configuration on most airlines is good. It's comfortable. The seats are still good. You still have plenty of room, unless you're a giant, unless you're like 6'6" or even taller. There's plenty of leg room. It's all comfortable. Like I said, all the flying that I've ever done, and I've done a lot of flying, has been in regular class or economy class, whatever you want to call it, and it's been good. My only thing is, guys, when you've got that 2-year-old kid that's like going crazy behind you, and the parents are like, I don't know, picking their noses, they're not doing anything. That's the problem when you run into that. You've got to just bite your lips, suck it up, and deal with it. But anyway. So anyway, we've got some more airplane pics from Kyrie here. I like these. I really do. I don't know how you did these. They were really good. Got the Emirates airplane here. Very nice. And then look at this one. That's nice. I don't know how he did it. I like them. Oh, here's another one. This is nice too. Really good. But out of all of them, I really like this one. Really, really good pick. So thank you so much for that. Maybe you can make my logo as in like my logo here on the side. You can draw it out like that. That'd be so cool. I like it. Anyway, I appreciate that, guys. And Hunter from today's flight is got the flight deck pick here. He is rocking the real time here. It's already dark. And not gonna lie, I was gonna fly this livery today, and then at the last minute I was like, you know what, I'll do the iFLY, just because this livery is not available for the iFLY, but it is for the PMDG, and this is the I think it's called Illinois 1. Really, really cool livery. Really nice. Oh, and then here are the placards for the flaps. Nicely done, guys. Perfect. So we'll jump back into the Discord in a bit, and go back and pay attention to the outside of the aircraft here. Make sure that we don't overspeed. Sean is in the house. Sean, welcome aboard. Welcome. Skymaster, remember I have been in an airplane and I heard a baby crying and it's annoying. Yeah, it's only happened to me, I think now 3 times, and out of the 3, only 1 time was just horrible. I can't remember where we were coming back from, but it was me, my wife, and then there was another guy, an older gentleman at the aisle seat, and there were 2 kids in the back. The kids were, oh man, I don't even know the name to call them, like Satan's kids. They were the devil, and we hung on like with our patience for the entire flight, me and the other guy, and the parents did shit all. They did, like, I want to swear, did F all. We didn't care. And the flight attendants knew we were upset. Other passengers around were getting upset. And but anyway, we did it. Like we dealt with it, and once we got off the airplane, it was done. And you know, just whatever. I never had to deal with that again. Now, when we were going to Japan, we also had a kid crying, an infant crying from Calgary over to Narita to Tokyo. But that was off and on. The times that the kid was crying was bad, but the parents were trying their best. And I mean, it was just a baby. So anyway. Sean says Australia is having a thunderstorm today. Nice and not nice if you don't like thunderstorm. Did the captain get upset? No, there's nothing like that. No. But yeah, I've seen parents fighting actually. Once the plane lands, you know, they start blaming each other because of the kid is crying. Actually happened on one of the last flights too. The parents started fighting with each other. I was like, you know what? Good for you guys. You guys figure it out. I don't have to hear that shit anymore. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. You know, I digress. JSD, sorry, was busy. Have to be right back. JSD, what's going on, JSD? You okay, my man? Oh, look. We've got Hunter on the contrail here, the vapor trail. If you fly to Australia, be careful of the thunderstorm. Roger. Yeah, we will. We got to get into Australia one of these days. Actually, you know what? Let's make an effort to do it this week. I'll download some Australian liveries. And yeah, well, I don't have any payware scenery for Australia, so perhaps maybe I'll get it. Let's see if anything's on sale, and we'll do some Australian flying. Skymaster, there's something on top of your head. Yeah, it's the heads-up display. Have a look. Functional heads-up display, so you don't have to look. When you're shooting an approach, when you're on the ILS, you don't have to keep looking down. You've got all the information on a heads-up display. Some of the higher-end cars now have the heads-up display now as well. You've got the same type, not obviously not this type of information, but you've got still information with regard to speed. And if you're using the Google Maps or navigation, it'll show you the turns. So anyway, yeah, so same information that we've got on both displays here is up on the heads up. Yeah, this is Microsoft 2020, guys. iFLY is not available for 2024 yet. Nice and quiet. It's actually quieter in the aircraft here. We're one more away, guys, from 20 likes. Can we get that 20 likes? And beyond, actually. Let's get more than 20 likes. Been airborne now for 33 minutes, guys. We've got 2 hours left. 2 more hours to go. Is heads up on every aircraft? No. And on some aircraft, it's usually on the Boeing aircraft. On some payware, I don't even know if it's modeled right. I don't. To be honest, I don't even use it. So, I mean, it's a nice feature, but I don't care for it. Now, if I was really flying it, you know, and you know, it might make my life a lot easier for those low visibility approaches, then yeah, I'll use it, right? Can you fly in the thunderstorms in this game? Yes, you can. Yep. Actually, on one of my early streams, we did that when we were flying into Florida. We were doing a night flight, and we had thunder and lightning around the aircraft, and it was nice. It was lighting up We'll keep our eye out here, and we'll see if there's any convection in any of these clouds, and any type of lightning. Actually, Hunter will probably be able to see it better because he's flying on real time there. You should use the HUD on the approach. Nah. I mean, I could, but nah, I don't want to. I'd have to get everything all lined up too. Yeah, like even this is too low. This is too high. I guess like this? Nah. It is cool that it works though. But, you know, for a developer to put this on, or to put a nice cabin on in the back there, or a nice, like the seating thing, I'd take this. Oh, the curtains just opened up. Over the heads-up display. But that's my opinion, guys. But on this aircraft, it's complete. I mean, I've got that too, so. All right, we hit it. 21 likes, guys. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Try to get those subs up too. Perfect, guys. Sit back, relax, get your popcorn, your candies, your dinners. Relax. We're in for a nice 2-hour flight now. 2 hour remaining. We can talk about whatever you guys want. We can listen to some music or not. Yeah, we can just chill out until we get into some controlled airspace here. Jade over, is there snow in Microsoft 2020? Because last time I was flying from Toronto, I saw no snow. Really? I'm not sure. I know I have AccuSeasons, seasons, and I think that adds some snow, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember any snow being in it before. I think there actually is, but it doesn't stick on the ground. But AccuSeasons seasons will allow you to see it on the ground. I could be wrong though. Hunter saying, next we can fly on the A380. Done deal. Done. I mean, we could even use the A380 for Australia. Do some Qantas flying. They do own it. Who opened the curtains? The flight attendants? Yes. We'll say that the flight attendants did. But in actuality, what happened is I had it turned around. Oh, what happened to my... Oh. What is going on with my... Sorry, guys. My, what is going on with my mouse? Interesting. Alright. I don't know what happened there. It just kind of... Yeah, so when I went to press the door, actually, you can toggle it from here. So, Jade over, that's what happened. I like the feature. Why not? How's that for rudeness? Now imagine the passengers in the back there. It's too bad GSX is not showing them, but can you imagine they're all just watching you? You can just... One of those, and then one of those. Wow. No rudeness here, guys. Okay, if you click change time, does it change the weather or snow? I'm not sure. It might. I'm not going to play around with that, no. Just because I'm on Vatsim. Did you eat snacks or simple meals during the real vacation trips? Yeah. So, it depends where we were going. If we were going on a long haul meal, two meals. So full meals. On short haul flights, like 3 hours, 4 hours, just a snack. Like when we went from here to Calgary, we took one airplane and it was snack. They actually gave us 2 snacks. 4 hour flight, 2 snacks. It was cookies and pretzels. The pretzels were actually pretty good. And then, you know, your choice of pop or water, coffee. And then when we took the second flight to Japan, we had 2 full meals. When I went to Dubai, it was the same thing, 2 full meals. When we go to Europe, it's the same thing. There's a meal and a breakfast. Oh, you know what? I've got to change over to Unicom here. Perfect. Skymaster, keep an eye out for the thunderstorms. Roger. Will do. Definitely will. You know, the wonderful thing about cruising at this high altitude, Sean, is that a lot of the weather is below you. Now, some towering cumulus clouds will come up all the way up to 50,000 feet. But those ones you can maneuver around. Skystream Aviation in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Hello to you as well. I want the Microsoft 2024 Marketplace to come out because that's when PNG will port over the 737 family and the 777. Yep. It will. I mean, you know, Microsoft 2024 is supposed to be the future, so I do own it. I do want to fly it. I paid for it. I just, I hope it can get all sorted out. But until then, you know what? I'm perfectly fine using the Microsoft 2020. Long time no see. Yes, Skystream. It has been. But thank you for coming back in. I do appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you'll drop a like and a heart for the video for today. I'm thinking about flying with SVA. Nice. See any thunderstorms? No, I don't see anything. No, not even ominous looking clouds out there. It's looking good. It's nice. We gotta ask Hunter. Maybe Hunter's seen some flashes in the clouds. But I don't know where. Really? SVA? So check this out. You can do this. So I'm gonna show you. Let's get. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll do it like this. All right, so I've got my Google here open. So let's go to Flight Radar 24. And you said you want to do SVA flights. SVA is Saudi. So this is the airline, Saudi, right? So you put in the ICAO code up on the top here. Is it showing for you guys? Yeah. So you do that. And then you can actually pick one of these real life flights. So these are all the flights now that are operating with SVA, Saudi Airlines. And yeah, if you want to recreate one of those real flights, but on the simulator, you can. You can even go as far as taking the flight number 2 and, you know, creating it virtually. So you've got an option between New York and Jeddah, Washington to Riyadh, London, London again to Jeddah, Riyadh to Paris, and so forth. So there you go. It's as easy as that, guys. That's how I find my routes. So Flight Radar 24, it's free to use, and there you go. I hope that helped out. My friend Skystream Aviation. Hunters, be right back, no problem. Kyrie says, I spent most of my Microsoft 2024 playing on the loading screen. Yes, no comment. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, and I tried hyping it up too in the beginning. I mean, you know, there's certain things that I do like about it. It does look more crisp. It does. I can't, for me personally, on a 1080p monitor, it looks okay. Nothing now that Rex Atmos can't do as well, but to natively have it, it looks good. But a lot of the stuff in 2024 isn't just, I don't know, it's just not working right. Now, you know, if you're into that career mode game type thing, then, you know, of course it's the simulator for you. But for someone like myself who's not interested in that, just likes flying the point A to point B airliner type thing, I'm just gonna have to sit and wait it out now until they get it all sorted out. But hopefully in the future it'll be ready to go. Ian FPV in the house. I love Puerto Rico. I'm from there. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, good old Puerto Rico. And we just took off from there. We're on our way to Fort Lauderdale. But thank you so much for stopping in. If you want to see more flying into Puerto Rico, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to be notified of upcoming streams. You can join the Discord as well, exclamation Discord in the chat, and you can recommend future trips into Puerto Rico. I'm more than down to head back to Puerto Rico just because I do own the payware scenery, so it's always nice to fly into some payware scenery, of course. Jade over elevator says Skymaster the co-pilot flight bag is off. Really? We'll have a look. Kyrie, I think they should change the name from Microsoft Loading Screen Simulator in 2024. Actually, Kyrie, I was calling it Microsoft the Airbus Simulator, just because only the Airbuses were in there. Now Airbus is good too. I like them, but whatever. And shout out to Any Builds because I do like their products too. So. Jacksonville is having rain. Sean, thank you for the update. Yeah, we'll have a look at the weather when we get closer. Skystream Aviation. No SVA is Southwest VA. Ah, okay, so you meant Southwest Airlines. Yeah, so you can do the same with Southwest. I'll show it to you. There's a ton of flights. Ah, it's a virtual airline. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, then whatever your virtual airline offers. If it's different. I think I will do a flight into San Diego. Wonderful. I actually did one a few days ago into there. I love it. Blustery Blather in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Like the name, like your profile pic. Welcome. FS24 will probably be my favorite sim in 2 to 3 years, but it's just not enough right now. Same here. I hope one of the developers just accidentally stumbles into the channel. I know it's a small channel, but you know, we've got real voices in here, and yeah, you know, it's the little guys. We need to get heard too, and you know, they kind of need to get their act together and get it all sorted out for us, because you know, I do live in Canada, and with our conversion rate here, it's, you know, might as well be an arm and a leg to buy a piece of software just because our Canadian dollar is sucks right now. But Blustery Blather, thank you for that. Welcome aboard. I like seeing the new names in here, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get up to 650 subs on this little channel, and of course, as many likes, that helps the algorithm as well, for sure. I do appreciate you guys stopping in, and of course the chatting. I mean, without the chatting, we'll just all be sitting here and trying to figure out what we're going to talk about. But you know, when you guys have me engaged in the conversation here, it helps with the cruise portion a great deal, you know, especially for today's flight. We've it's a 2.5 hour airtime flight. Skymaster, what happens if you fly in a thunderstorm? Sorry. You don't want to fly in a thunderstorm. The pilots will try to avoid the thunderstorm. Bad things will happen in the thunderstorm. Even in these puffy clouds, you know, these clouds you see on a summer day, they look so puffy. They remind you of pillows. And, you know, you want to... Oh, Blustery Blather, just subscribe. My man, here's the hat salute to you. Welcome aboard, Skymaster 1. Thank you so much for that. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Hopefully you'll drop a thumbs up button in the stream as well. And yeah, I do welcome you aboard, and you know, continue talking with the chat. So anyway, I was talking about the clouds, guys. Those puffy clouds that you see, those cumulus clouds. You know, when you're a kid, you're looking at them and they look like marshmallows, and they look so comfy you could sleep on them or whatever. But you don't want to fly in them. They're actually turbulent. so you want to stay away from them. Kyrie says, yeah, real voices and not co-pilots, Susan. Microsoft 2020. Yes, Roger. That's funny, actually. AK Fast is here. Welcome aboard, AK Fast. Hello, Sky and chat. Welcome aboard, AK Fast. Another new name here. Guys, you know it. I'm just going to keep saying it. I have no shame in it. If you're new to the channel and I see it's a new name, I'm going to do the plug-in for the subscription. If you haven't subscribed, please do it. We're on that road to 1,000. That road to 1,000 subs. And of course the chat. I do enjoy the chatting, of course. I'm just sitting here doing my own flight from LAX to Boston right now. Longest domestic flight I've done. Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a red eye if you're on the real time. I might join Southwest's virtual airlines. Nice, do it. I actually, before I started streaming long ago, I was part of a virtual airline. It was United Virtual. I liked it. I did a lot of flying for them, for the virtual airline. And then it was just like that. I mean, I had other things going on and I just stopped and I lost my account. I don't even know if they're still around, but United Virtual, it was good. And then, of course, when I was a lot younger, some of you might not even know the airline because it got absolved and it's part of another airline now. I used to fly long ago for US Virtual, US Airways Virtual. US Virtual. And I don't know who brought them out now, like who they came out to. I think they're part of American or United. My American friends out here and my aviation buffs, if you guys can correct me. But US Airways, that was actually, you know what? I actually flew on one of their airplanes. US Airways. Yeah. US. So I flew for that airline, that virtual airline. Yeah, US Airways. Long time ago, guys. I actually flew on one of the, Sully. Yeah, you know what, you never know, maybe I was on Sully's aircraft. I actually flew on a US Airways flight from Charlotte, North Carolina to the Bahamas. It was a connecting flight, and I don't know if we did US Airways into Canada. I gotta ask my wife. But US Airways, yeah, I like the airline. I like that. Yeah, so it's American that bought them, or they got absolved into American. But yeah, US Airways, shout out to that old, just long time ago, guys. That just aged me, lol. I feel like I was flying US Airways in the AirTran yesterday. Yeah, no comment about my age, guys. You know, I look younger than I actually am. Or at least in my head, I like to think that. But yeah, US Airways. But you know what? Also, guys, disclaimer, I've been interested in aviation my entire life. Okay, since before I became a pilot, since before, I mean, still when I was in high school, in grade school, my whole life, I've loved aviation. You know, I've thought about it. It was never like, for part of my life, it wasn't the only thing that I did. I had a career doing other things, or doing another thing, and but anyway, still, like, aviation's been with me and near and dear to my heart my entire life. So US Airways, yeah, US Airways. And I was lucky enough long ago to have flown on one of their aircraft. But anyway, I digress now. US Virtual. And let me tell you, some of those guys, holy smokes, like, those guys were strict. Those guys were strict. For a virtual airline, it was, I mean, they took it too seriously. Like I said, I was young, so, you know, whatever. The memories, guys, the memories. Nice, I'm sharing my memories with you guys. Hopefully you guys have similar memories of the old carriers, guys. Why not become a pilot? ASMR Rahil. I am a pilot, in real life. I'm just not a working pilot right now. Oh no, JSD, seriously? Oh man, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling okay. That's not good, JSD. You too, Chase? Wow, guys. You know what? I went through it last 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I don't know, man. The last year I got sick 3 times. And usually I don't, knock on wood, but I did. But JSD, now I'm concerned, you know? What if we... What if I get sick now, JSD? Skymaster, where's your new chair? Oh, I'm rolling my eyes. I actually texted my wife today, like asking about it. Not that my wife has anything to do with it. I don't want to say any names, Canada Computers. Like, I'm not saying any names. I don't want to implicate anything, Canada Computers. Once again, I'm not going to say anything about names. Canada Computers. I'm still waiting for my chair from Canada Computers. It's supposed to be in transit. Your guess is as good as mine. You know, I picked up the chair for an excellent deal over the Boxing Day. I got the chair for like 60% off. And, you know, I kind of have this feeling now that they're like, you know what? Screw it. We're not going to give it to you for that. You might as well get it for full price. I'm not paying $500 for this chair, so. Anyway. JSD, I don't know. If I don't get it, I'm going to have to go and start looking again. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and actually get a chair that's $500. Now, if I had a choice, the only reason I got that chair, twofold. It was comfortable. My wife can use it too if she wants. And it was reasonably priced. But if I had my choice of chair, only one brand, guys, and I feel like writing them a letter and, you know, just asking them like to like just saying how loyal I am to their company and how happy and satisfied I am with their previous chair. I'll pay full price for them to ship me out a new chair. It's DX Racer, the chair that I'm on right now. See it up on the top here. This chair, I love it. I absolutely love it. Love it. If I can get another one like this in the white and the black, I did look. They're all sold out here in Canada, and I don't know if they ship from America. My wife and I might have to drive over to Detroit. I think they manufacture in there, pick one up, pay the customs, and bring it over. So, JSD, as soon as I get that chair, I'll let you guys know in the Discord for sure. And I hope you're not getting sick, JSD, because, yeah, I just hope you're not getting sick. I need you moderating. Hunter, I'm laughing about moderation, like moderating. He doesn't need to be here if he's not if he's sick. I swear if I get sick, I'll be mad. Hunter, as long as you weren't in any contact with anybody who was sick, you should be okay. Guys, just as long as you guys wash your hands frequently, you'll be okay. And of course, practice good hygiene. Sneeze in your elbow. Almost done with the cockpit, Hunter Kyrie. Nice. Ethan Williams in the house. Ethan, welcome aboard. Welcome. Speaking of old airlines, I used to fly in the Allegiant MD-80s from from KLEX to KPGD. Wow. Allegiant, I've actually seen those too. Yeah, the good old MD-80s. That was one of my favorite airplanes too. The good old Mad Dog. I actually had it for one of the old flight simulators. Actually, you know what? I should get that for this. I should pick that up, but to be honest, like I don't know how to fly it. I don't know how to fly it. But Ethan, thank you for that. Yeah, memory lane, guys. Yeah, US Airways, TWA. TWA used to be another one. When I was a kid growing up, even the Pan Am, the one that was in Catch Me If You Can. Pan Am, all these old airlines. TWA used to come into Toronto when I was a kid. I used to go to the airport to watch them. And CP Airlines was another one. When I was a child, my dad used to take me to the terminals, and I'd watch them. Wow, memory lane, guys. Thank you so much for this. Thank you, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I would love nothing more than to take trips down memory lane and talk somewhat about these vintage and now different airlines, or the airlines of the past. Always interested in that. Pan Am was one of my favorites too. Pan American, all these legacy carriers, guys. It was everything was different. Everything was different. I think the first big change came 9/11. You know, don't want to talk about it. It was a long time ago, but yeah, things are different now. Things are different. But Allegiant with the MD-80s, yeah, I remember that too. ASMR Rahil, bye. I got school in the morning. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Thank you for being in and engaging in the chat. They can't do that. You want me to go there and get mad at them? JSD, what are you going on about? I was at a party with six sick people. Uh-oh, guys. Watch out. Be careful, guys. Be careful. It is the winter months now. We got to be careful, you know? Like, yeah. But I mean, if you're going to get sick, you're going to get sick. Sometimes you can't help it. The only thing is plenty of rest and, you know, chicken soup if you like the soup. Blustery Blather says, I used to see the Legion MD-80s coming and going out of Gary. There hasn't been service out of there for years now. Wow. Gary, where's that? Gary, Indiana? Nice. Yeah, the good old Legion. Clay in the house. Clay, welcome aboard. What GPU do you have? Very easy. Exclamation specs in the Discord, and it'll pop up. It'll show you all the the computers hardwares that I'm using. If you guys want to know about the peripherals like the joysticks and everything, you can do that as well. Hunter, what was the thing for the peripherals? Darn it, I can't even remember because I just put it up. I'll let you guys know right now. I should know these. It's one of those days. Exclamation sim. Exclamation sim will give you the specs of the joysticks and everything that I'm using. Metra BNFS rail fanning in the house. What a name. Hey, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Yeah, Gary, Indiana, Chicago. I tried to make it out at Third Airport for a while when Midway and Chicago got so crowded. Nice. I didn't even know that. Gary, Indiana, small world. I have relatives that live just outside of Gary, Indiana. It's been a while since I've gone and visited, but if they're watching, shout out to them. And actually, I have them on Facebook, so shout out to my American cousins and relatives out in Indiana. Cool. Let's calm down. What is going on? Who's all excited here? It was my birthday party. Chase, you never told us it was your birthday. Come on, Chase. You're part of the crew here. You know, we wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Well, if it was your birthday, happy belated birthday. There's my dog. One of my dogs wishing you a belated birthday. Yeah, exclamation sim. Yeah, I had one of those brain farts, guys. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes I'll see it in my head, I'll know it, and it's just like, oh yeah, wait, what the hell? You know? Metra BNFSS rail fanning. I rail fan Metra trains. Nice. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it sounds like fun. Oh, it was that birthday, not mine. I never said mine. Okay, okay. Calm down, calm down. All right, it's time for me to get some new glasses too, guys. All right. Trying my best here. No, it's good. Well, I mean, if you were at someone else's birthday party, I hope you had a good time, but I hope you don't get sick, so. I wonder if my overlay is working. Let me go ahead and refresh this because I want to. Yeah, it is. -1 0. Yeah. Guys, let me know in the descent if this thing is working or not. Like these numbers here. I want to be able to capture our landing, like our landing rate. Did you get my message? What message? Like up in the chat? If it's in the Discord, I have to look at the chat. Oh, it's a Chicago commuter from the suburbs to the city. I see. Okay. Okay. You rail fan metro trains. What is that? Like you ride on top of the trains? That's dangerous. Ed E in the house. Hello, Skymaster in chat. How's the flight going? The flight is going good, actually. We're gonna have a look here. We're all good. We're on course here. Traveling Mach 0.78. Oh, JSD donated another $5. JSD, thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. I hope you feel better, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Here's the hat salute to you. Thank you so much, JSD. I really, really do appreciate the donation, and I hope you feel better, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Ed E in the house again. Welcome aboard. Yeah, sorry. So I was saying, flight's going good. We're in the cruise portion of our flight here, traveling at flight level 380, 38,000 feet at Mach 0.784. Nice and calm outside. We're not on real time. We're in the morning hours at 9:16 a.m. Of today. So a little bit before now. Kind of gone back in time. On our way to Fort Lauderdale from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Take a look at our Vatsim map here. We've got nobody. No controllers. Nice and easy. And it's expected, guys. It's Monday. A lot of people are, you know, got other things to do. Get everything set up for the week. Oh. I videotaped them. Oh, nice, cool. Avgeek is back. Avgeek, my man. What's going on? I'm back in the chat. Avgeek, how's the flight training going? I gotta ask every time. You videotaped them from the station. Nice, cool. That's awesome. VF9E in the house. Hey, good evening. Good evening to you all. Welcome. Wow, 643. Really? I haven't even refreshed it. I didn't even see. Yeah, right on, guys. 643. Holy smokes. Let's keep it going. Let's try to get 650 for today, of course. And how many likes are we at? We got 19 people in here, 27 likes. Let's get 30 likes, guys. 30 or more likes. Holy smokes, guys. Much appreciated. Much respect for all of you. Thank you, guys. And of course, we're having great conversations today. I'm really, really enjoying, especially the talk of the old legacy carriers here, the vintage ones. Yeah, just down memory lane, guys. It all started with the virtual airline talk, and I was letting some of the guys know here that I flew for a virtual airline, US Airways. So US virtual, they're gone now. But yeah, really, really nice, guys. I appreciate it. Really nice going down memory lane. Hunter says it looks good. Are we above the clouds? Yes, we are. Just did some studying. Avgeek, nice. I actually did some studying today too, guys. Actually hit the books today. VF9E says, I'm stuck in LA. I might be able to get on Vatsim on Saturday if you're live. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm not sure just yet. like I said, we were working on this schedule, but I'm not putting up that schedule until sometime after next week. It's just that Monday I've got something to do, so not like next Monday I've got something to do. So hopefully I'll try to post a schedule after next week. We'll give it a try. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, if I'm streaming on Saturday, I'll let you know. And yeah, if you can jump aboard and fly along on Vatsim, that'll be sweet. Road to 1000, says JSD. I hope so. Can't wait. Blustery Blether says, I don't miss too many airlines, but AirTran is one of them. I'm too young to remember ATA, and AirTran was always a great experience. Yep, these old airlines. Skymaster, 1 + 1 = 3. Yeah, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? Road to 1000. 2 + 2 = fish. Guys, I got one for you. All right, all this nonsense talk. I got one for you. What's the difference between oranges and bananas? All right. Difference between oranges and bananas. Okay, I'll give you the punchline. Bicycle because trees don't have wheels. Did that make any sense? No. So 2 + 2 = fish doesn't make any sense. 1 + 1 = 3. Joking, guys, joking. VF9E says, all right, great. I'll be looking forward to that schedule so I know when you get on. Yeah, no problem. Guys, I am streaming like 4 times out of the week now anyway. We pretty much got the weekday schedule down. It's between 5:30 and 6:30, but the trend is more 5:30. I'm becoming more consistent at 5:30. I try at least 2 hours before to notify you guys of the stream. So if you're subscribed and hit the bell notification and your phone can get it, you'll be notified. Today I did it early in the morning. VF9E, welcome to the junior officer. Welcome to you, sir. Welcome to the junior first officer membership club. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Wonderful, guys, wonderful. Blustery Blather says, what Max are you flying? I've been thinking about getting the iFLY. Yeah, there's only one Max available now for Microsoft 2020, and that's the iFLY. There is one that's default, I think, for Microsoft 2024. I haven't flown it. I tried flying it when I first got Microsoft 2024. I couldn't even get it started, so I gave up on it. But iFLY Max payware aircraft, excellent aircraft. The modeling is good, the flight characteristics are good, the sounds are good, the level of detail is good, the cabin is fully functional and looks spectacular. It's just all around a great airplane. Shout out to iFLY for a wonderful product. It is payware though, but it's worth every penny of it. I just realized it said in the title, whoops, yeah, no problem, no worries. Don't fly the 737 that comes with Microsoft 2024. It's sucks, yes. I tried it, I really was looking forward to it, but I don't know, I just don't, I hope, I'm rooting for Microsoft 2024, you know, they just gotta fix it up, you know. Once it gets fixed up, it should be okay. Bloodstory Blader says, I've been flying the PMDG 800 forever now, and I'm ready to upgrade. Good to hear that the iFLY has such a good rep. It is good, yeah. No regrets. We were talking about the iFLY. Yes, Chase. I don't think there's any other Max's payware for Microsoft. Metra BFN sent Metra BNSF rail fanning says, are we on? Yes, we're on the iFLY Southwest. Yes. Take a look. And if we can get a God's eye view here, got the beautiful Caribbean islands down below us. Beautiful. I love these islands. Absolutely love them. I'm not sure what island this is, but I can find out. But you know, the turquoise waters and the warm weather and the great people. All the islands that I've been on. Wonderful, wonderful, hospitable people. Yeah, iFLY here. And look at this, guys. My famous... Will you look at this? Top of descent now, only 160... Or actually, no, it's a little more than 160 nautical miles. But it's on the top of our navigational display and displaying here. So, which means that it won't be too much longer now until we have the aircraft... or we get the aircraft ready for the descent and arrival into Fort Lauderdale. Guys, I'm having a wonderful time here tonight. Just fully engaged in the chat, and I mean, you guys are making the time go like that. It's just really, really good. And like I said, this talk about the old vintage airlines now, it makes me want to go and do the research now, go back on Google and see some of the way some of these old airlines looked and everything. When I was a kid growing up, I did collect patches and key tags and pins from some of these airlines. I don't know, they're probably in a box somewhere. My wife's got them hidden somewhere, but yeah, I wouldn't mind finding those now. I'm pretty sure I've got one of those US Airways pins. So really, really cool. VF9E said, oh, hold on, let me go back up. I'm glad I only got 2024 on Game Pass. Apparently it's coming to Switch too, so maybe I'll get it then for portable streaming. Get out. Is it? No way. If it comes out to Switch, no. I'm not excited for it. I have a Switch, guys. I do play Switch now. My sister has a Switch too. We occasionally go on and we do the Mario Karts, and I say occasionally as in like a few days ago we were all on. If you guys want to join that one time, we'll do a big group Mario Kart session. My wife even plays. We do the thing, but Microsoft 2024 on Switch, nah. But I am looking for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country just got remastered. It's releasing on the 16th. I'm gonna pick it up. Little retro gaming there. Good old Donkey Kong Country. That's from my youth too, guys. Or my teenage years. Early teens. No, not early teens. Mid-teens. But I hope it doesn't come for Switch 2. It'll just... I don't know. VF90 says, I'll try 2024 in a year to see if I made any progress. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be ready before then. Microsoft 2024 is just like that one cardboard plane that just needs some tape and glue. Kyrie. Nice. That's the Mayaguana Island, I believe. Oh, I don't know. We can find out, actually. I'll look at after. We're somewhere over the Caribbean here. I've got my Navigraph open up on the sign here. I think it's part of the Bahama Islands. One of the Bahama Islands. Kyrie says, I thought it was still 2022 to be honest. Oh, I hope not. I can't believe it. We're already at 2025, guys. Incredible. Time is going by so fast. Arof in the house. Arof, welcome aboard. Welcome. Thank you so much for chatting. Hi. So should I open up Microsoft Flight Simulator and vPilot and then join the SV and talk to the ATC for the first time? Yes. So you start up with Microsoft Flight Simulator, have that open up, then open up your vPilot, make sure that you're logged into vPilot with your credentials, make sure that you've got your volumes set up correctly, your microphones set up correctly if you're using a microphone. If you're doing texting, notify or check off the box that you're just doing texting. Yes, and then connect to the network. So Microsoft first, then vPilot, and then you can talk to the ATC if they're in your area. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Araf. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We're here to help you. I do stream regularly, and if you have any questions with Vatsim, you can ask us. I'll be more than happy to help you. Or if you already have some knowledge of it and want practice and want to fly along with us, please. Small channel, we've got a couple people always flying with us now on the Vatsim, especially Hunter's with me all the time. We can use extra aircraft here to get those conga lines longer, like more airplanes involved. But yeah, any other questions? I joined a lot as an observer, but I'm anxious about saying phrases. I know the phrases. Yeah. So you know what? Listen, I'm a real world pilot. I've talked to real air traffic control. I've actually talked to Pearson Airport too. That could be intimidating, but nothing is scarier than starting it for the first time on Vatsim. At least for me it was, guys. My recommendation, get practice your phraseology. You can like armchair flying, you can do armchair radio talk too. You can practice, watch videos, and then when you do get onto the Vatsim, just go to an airport that doesn't have a lot of traffic, that might just have one controller, and practice. Let the controller know that you're new, and if there's no traffic in the area, the controller will be more than happy to assist you and help you practice. Once you get to practice and get more comfortable, it won't be long until you're doing flights into the busiest of virtual airspaces and participating in the good old Vatsim events. So that's my recommendation to you. Yeah, so I started like that too. I remember the first time that I started on Vatsim, I actually spawned in Jamaica. There was one controller. I told him, and I was more nervous to make sure that I had all my computer stuff set up. That's what made me nervous. Not the actual talking, but to make sure that I was loud, my microphone was set up right, and the key bindings were all set up, and I could hear him and he could hear me. Right? And yeah, it was like not even a week later I was going to Miami. So like into some heavy airspace. Now I had the background in real life, so it was a little easier for me, but my recommendation to you is, don't try not to be nervous. Practice what you're going to say, and you can even write it down. I still have a pad and pen here, and I write things down. In an aircraft, I have the same thing. I don't have it attached to my kneeboard, but I do have that pen and piece of paper. If I need to write something down, I'll write it down. But Araf, yeah, that's all you got to do, my man. And of course, join the channel, subscribe, hit that bell for the notifications there. And you can watch me do it until you get comfortable. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help you out. And yeah, it won't be long until you're part of the conga line into wherever it is that we're going. Okay, so let me pull up the Vatsim radar here, guys. This is what I use to check out where we are. So here we are, Hunter and I, the good old dynamic duo, Batman and Robin. Sorry, Hunter, you're Robin. And we're on our way to Fort Lauderdale. Look at this. It just popped up. We've got 2 minutes. Miami Center is up, so I think we've got other aircraft in the area participating maybe in some kind of like event, or it could be another streamer. But we've got some control now for Miami, or Miami Center, but we're going into Fort Lauderdale. So I'm gonna get the frequency turned in. So see, guys, you can also look at vPilot for the frequency, but you can also check it out here. Frequency Miami Center. That'll be the first controller that we're gonna get in touch with. 135.175. I'll write down that number, 135.175. And then I'll take a look at the ATIS here too. Okay, there is no ATIS. It just came up. Just information delta. I'm not worried about that right now. So the only thing, now we've got Miami departure on as well. So we're going to get some coverage here shortly. So we're going to get things set up. So we'll just put that in a standby frequency. And once we get a little closer, one of two things is going to happen. They'll either ping us, which means they'll send us an alert saying for us to get in touch with them, like a private message, or we'll just contact them. Easy peasy, guys. Nice and easy. And nothing to be worried about. We're still far out. If you ever get the jitters, you know, and you're scared or whatever, and you know, all of a sudden a whole bunch of a whole bunch of controllers pop up, but you don't see, like, I mean, you see a lot of aircraft coming from different areas. Just it's not the nicest thing to do, to disconnect, but I mean, you have that option, you know. But once you get in and start talking to the controller, yeah, try not to disconnect, right? But I mean, that's just rare, like when you're, you know, nervous in the beginning. Once you get the hang of it, easy. I have a piece of paper around me all the time, and all the phrases are on the Discord. So yeah, I think I should be all right. Wonderful. There you go. The only problem is when the ATC talks way too fast. Yeah, you know, sometimes it happens like that in real life too. The ATC controller talks real fast, but guess what? You have a right to say again, repeat it again. That's it. Don't shy away from the controller. Hunter says Mario Kart tournament. I'm down for that, guys. Like I said, I do occasionally play it with my sister. My wife jumps aboard. My sister's friends come, and we just, I mean, everybody's in different places, and we create a virtual room there on the Nintendo Switch. Sorry, I'm going back on the chat for the Switch in case you guys are interested. By the way, for Mario Kart, I suck. I get schooled by everybody. I don't know why. I get my card all done up good too. Anyway, I even get schooled by my wife. You know, last session we did, I actually was in 3rd place, and I stopped before, like, close to the finish line, and I had the shells, and I thought I was gonna whip the shells at her car and take her out. And she whizzed right by me. She just shoom, and I couldn't hit. I was like, what the hell? She won. Well, like, she came in ahead of me, so. Tried doing the savage move. It didn't work out, guys. Hunter's like, yes. Kyrie, yes. Mario Kart. There you go. I don't know what my handle is for the Switch, but I'll let you guys know on the Discord, and then on the next stream I'll let you guys know if you guys want. Yeah, I have a Switch. I've had it for a while, and you know, it sits and collects dust more times than I play it, but I'm trying to get back into having some fun in that too. All right, 644 on the subs. Thank you so much for that, guys. One more for 645. Wow, getting awfully close to the 650. Actually, you know what? I would love to end off at 650 for tonight's stream. That would be so sweet. But, you know, I'm blessed at all the subscriptions that we got today. So I'm really, really happy about that. And, yeah, the chat today's been on fire. Really good. And it's making our time go by nicely here. 1 hour and 28 minutes have elapsed. So one more hour left, 2 hour and 28 minutes. I don't know, for some reason it feels like we're ahead of schedule here, but yeah. According to our timer here, we've got another hour left in the flight, but you know, hour is the total time, usually about half an hour before you start your descent, and then things start getting busy. So that last half hour is actually busy, especially when you have the controllers. You're getting vectored around, you're listening to clearances and instructions and all of that. So I'd say another half an hour, and the next half hour we'll prep the aircraft for the arrival, and hopefully the controllers will still up. We'll get in touch and try to make our, we will make our way down to Fort Lauderdale. Hold on, let me put my switch handle in about me on the Discord. Yeah, sure you can, and then I'll have to go back on it when I fire up the switch next. I'll add you guys in. RF says, by the way, departure route is, for example, what is this? Oops, I lost the OSC 5M. Like is the first waypoint, right? By the way, departure route is, for example, yeah, that's, I don't know if that's a SID. Yeah, departure. So those names in the beginning, I use the Navigraph subscription, so it gives you all the approach plates, the standard instrument departures, and the arrivals. So yeah, you'll get that all set up. But if we look at the flight management computer here, the waypoints, yeah, they're just names. And then whatever waypoint that you're currently on will be highlighted in the magenta. So whatever we've done in the past now has already been accomplished, so it's gone. So right now we're to this, it's a VOR. I can pull up the name for it, and then Rajay, Azure, CPod, Saki, and so forth. And then we're going to be descending in the, gotcha, yeah, the OLAS 3 arrival. Yep. The OLAS 3 arrival, we're expecting the 10 left approach. Yeah, if you have SimBrief and you have a updated Navigraph, like you've got all your ARAC, it's called the ARAC, all your plates, all of that, all up to date, then all you need to do is connect it to SimBrief. SimBrief, get your flight plan with SimBrief, it'll load it up. And then when you file your flight plan with the Vatsim, they'll know what flight plan that you filed, and unless something happens and they give you an alternate, perhaps during an event, it's pretty much the plan that you filed. It's the same flight plan that you're going to put into your flight management computer, and then all your points are in there. All right, let's see if ATIS is up now. Nope. Just information delta. So what we're going to do is pull I'm going to brief the weather from SimBrief. I'll pull it up for you guys to see as well. And then we'll prep for the arrival. All right, so Fort Lauderdale, METAR, 120 at 9. 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 2,200, few clouds at 2,700. Temperature 24 and 2.19, altimeter 3007. That's the number that I'm looking for. And then a future forecast 150 at 8 knots, greater than 6 miles, scattered at 2,000. And then future, I'm not going to go through everything. It looks like greater than 6 miles visibility, and it looks okay. A little low cloud, but that'll be, we would have landed by the time that comes around. So let's go into the aircraft now. Whoa. Okay, nothing to see here, guys. So here's a little thing that I learned, a little trick. If your computer freezes, not your computer, but if your flight simulator freezes, All you got to do, all I do is Control Alt Delete. I just open that up and it unfreezes. It unfreezes. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get whatever information we pulled off from the METAR programmed into the flight management computer. And then we'll wait until we get in touch with the controllers. So 3007 in the altimeter. I'm pretty sure it won't be that, but it'll be fairly close. So 3007, once we get below 18,000, we're gonna just hit the switch and that'll give us the altimeter setting. We are expecting the ILS 10 left. Could be different, but we'll pull up the plate for the approach plate for that runway, and we're going to get the certain information for that. So we're going to get the ILS frequencies, the final approach courses, and then of course our decision height. So localizer is 110.1. So we'll do 110.1. Perfect. And then our final approach course is 096. Let's get that dialed in. 096. 096. And then we'll put the same for the first officer side, just in case we do an auto land, which I've never done before, but heck, we might as well get it all programmed in. Perfect. And then our decision height is a 207. So we'll go ahead and get no, we need the borrow. Could use the radio too. .207 here. I promise, guys, I'll come back to the chat. Oh no. Oh, did it? Okay, it didn't. I hate using the scroll wheel for the barrow here. Come on, you. It's always good to get all of this all set up before your, before your arrival or before you start talking to controllers. Now, you might have a ATC coverage in the cruise portion here. That's fine. When you're at cruise level and you're in controlled airspace, you're going to report once. If there's traffic close, then you might get a report for that. But you'll have time. What I'm saying is you'll have time in the cruise portion to do things in the aircraft. It's a little harder once you're in the descent and an arrival. It does happen. It's happened to me in the past. The controllers like to, for whatever reason, give you a different runway or something happens and they need you to, fly a different type of approach or whatever. That does become challenging, but I don't know. You can still deal with it, but if you can get everything set up on the cruise portion where the load is less, then it's everything goes a lot easier. JSD, are you still here? I hope JSD is okay. Same with you, Chase. I hope you guys don't get sick. Got some water here. All right. $19.45. Okay, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna just step away for 2 minutes and do a little stretch, and we'll get get ready to start talking to the air traffic controllers and our arrival. I will be back in 2 minutes. Check. Okay, guys, I'm back. Perfect. Okay. JSD, present. JSD, are you doing okay, JSD? I'm starting to feel sick now too, JSD. All right, less than 80 nautical miles to that top of descent. I've got Mr. Hunter showing up on the TCAS here. Oh, heck, it looks like he's less than 20 nautical miles in front of me. But anyway, one of us is going to have to be vectored around for spacing. And it looks like it'll be me. Anyway, let's see. Let's see how well the controllers will do. Just charging my tablet here. Kyrie, I'm feeling sick now too. Oh boy, everybody is. It's a phenomenon, you know. It's like if can't remember the name of it, but if someone gets sick and you start telling other people will feel sick even though they're not. All right. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys heard the ping, but I did get a ping there notifying 135175. So we're gonna go ahead and get in touch with our
Miami Center,
controller.
Miami Center, Bahamas 230. I just sent you our flight plan and we'll let me change it.
All right. Once you change, you don't immediately go and start talking. You wait a few seconds to make sure nobody's talking. You don't want to step on them. Stepping means stepping on them just means you're not transmitting the same time. So. Miami Center, good afternoon. Southwest 637, flight level 380.
Southwest 637, Miami Center, hello, ident.
Squawk ident, Southwest 637. Squawk ident. Yeah, there it is, 10:15. I'm gonna go on the balcony with the headphones because I want to hear you talk on the AC. Okay, yeah, cool.
Bravo 230 clear to Bimini, the Zulu Bravo Victor, Deckle 9 arrival for Lauderdale.
I think there's other traffic in the area.
Bravo Victor for the Deckle 9 arrival, Bahamas 230. Bahamas 230, pilot's discretion to maintain 16,000. 6,000, Bahamas 230.
Oh, that's a nice view. Don't get sick, guys. All right, so we're still outside of the airspace, but you know, we've initiated two-way communication, so, or we've established two-way communique on the old VHF radio. We're over the Bahamas, beautiful Bahamas, guys. I love the Bahamas. Love it. That's on the bucket list to rent a Cessna 172 and take Mrs. Skymaster, do a couple of stops in the States, get the permits in Florida, and fly over to the Bahamas and swim with the pigs. I want to swim with the pigs. Actually, I just want to go to the Bahamas. I'm not going to lie. The Bahamas is good. Nassau is nice. You're into the...
637, radar contact 20 miles southeast of Nassau. Welcome.
Okay. Just double click the controls there. Just that...
Miami Center, your day, Southwest 800 with 25360.
Southwest 800, Miami Center, left, Clark Island.
Clark Island, Southwest 800.
Miami Center, Atlanta 670, Black 001, 6000, outside.
Atlanta 667, Miami Center, welcome, maintain flight 410.
My dad went to the Bahamas? Nice. Yeah, I went to the Bahamas too for...
800, radar contact 10 east of...
Only for 4 days.
Nassau.
4 days. It, I really liked it.
Southwest 800, descend to the LOS 3 arrival, correction, Lauderdale, lands east of Lauderdale, altimeter 3008.
3008. Descend via the Oslo 3 arrival for Lauderdale, landing east.
Just verify it's the OLOS 3.
OLOS 3, Southwest 800.
Thank you.
Landing east is a good thing because 090 of course is heading east. 010 actually no, it's, well, actually let's see what happens. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Hunter is back. Hunter, OLOS 3. Okay, it's the OLOS 3 arrival. Hunter, safe landing for you, Hunter. And I'm just joking around, guys, by the way. I'm joking. Wow, look at this. 32 likes, guys. Holy crap. There's the hat salute. The Skymaster hat salute. Thank you, guys. 644 on the subs. One more for 645.
Transition at 280 knots or greater.
Can we get...
280 knots or greater.
So 637, descend via OLOS 3 arrival for Lauderdale lands east. The Lauderdale altimeter 3008, transition at 280 knots.
Okay, descend via the OLOS 3 arrival, runway landing east, altimeter 3008, and 280 in the transition for Southwest 637. All right, so he gave us a lot of stuff there. Top of descent. You know what? Let's see how far down we're gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go all the way down to 5,000 feet. I'm sure they're gonna give us different altitudes to step down to. 3008 in the altimeter. I've already got that set in. It was one away from the 3007, and he wants us 280 on the descent. Well, you know what? We'll just monitor that. So. It won't be long now. Oh, Omega Waypoint mod in the house. Boeing or Airbus and why? Oh, great question. Great question. Both are great aircraft. I slightly like the Airbus a little bit better, guys. It's just... I don't know. I just like the... Oh, Ben with the subscription. Ben, thank you so much. A hat salute to you, my friend. Ben Pacheco subscribe. Another Omega Webpoint mod. Thank you guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for the subscription. Keep them coming, guys, on that road to 700, and then of course on that road to 1,000. So Airbus or Boeing. Actually, you know what? I like the side stick a little better than the yoke, and I like the fact that if I was actually flying the airplane, my meal service, I could actually eat the meal than rather have it in the yoke. Non-stop favorite in the house as well. 34 for the likes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. My hat's off to you guys. I like the way airplanes look, but Airbus interior is more better. Yeah. So I mean, you know, speaking with real pilots too, they like the room in the Airbus more than in the 737. I've actually been in a 737 simulator, like a real simulator, and it's quite small. But I mean, still, you know what? If I had a chance to fly it, I wouldn't complain one bit. Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. Welcome aboard for you, Ben, Pacheco, and
Miami Center, American 1329, 7.2, climbing
Omega Waypoint Mod.
American 1329, Miami Center, hello, coming to Apollo 350.
Sorry guys, it's gonna get a little busy now because we're gonna start our descent soon, and we've got the controllers up. I'm gonna try my best to engage in the chat in the next little bit. If I don't, once we get on the ground, I'll definitely
Romeo 10 left, text to be a Charlie.
Definitely engage the chat. Question: when ATC tells me to switch to Unicom, what do I say while I'm in Unicom?
At Charlie and the Palm Beach altimeter 300.
So you'll tell the controller that you're over to Unicom. You'll thank them, and then you'll switch over, and then you don't really need to say anything unless you're gonna get ready to land. That's how I do it. It's just the general frequency. All right, 647 on the subs. Holy smokes, guys. Three more for 650. Holy smokes. Top of descent coming out over the beautiful Bahama Islands here. I love the water. I love the way it looks. The turquoise colors. So a descent via the arrival. He's already cleared us on our arrival. I'm just going to wait for the top of my descent to start it. He does want us at 280 knots in the transition. That's fine. We're gonna do our best forward speed. I don't want to overspeed the aircraft too.
Atlanta 666 heavy. Maintain Papa 350 for traffic, and I'll have higher shortly for you.
But yeah, Airbus, a slight advantage for me, but I really like both aircraft. On the simulator, of course, either or. They're both great airplanes. If you can go for the payword versions of them, the Phoenix or the PMDGs or the iFLY, you're not going to go wrong on it. All you got to do is get a good joystick, map out your buttons correctly, and you'll be good to go. Is Vatsim any different in Europe or other parts of the world compared to the USA? Yeah, things are slightly different even with the Vatsim. But if you get familiar with the Vatsim in North America here, it's not that hard to learn Europe and other parts of the world. Did Skymeister answer my question? What was your Chase? What was your question, Chase? That's where you're going on the weekend. Skymeister, have you been to Lauderdale? No, I've like in the simulator, yes. I have the payware scenery. We've actually done a flight out of Lauderdale on the past stream, but in real life, no, I've never been to Fort Lauderdale. I think I've driven by it, but not I haven't been. What kinds of things are differences and are asked non-stop favorite? Transition altitudes are different. Flight levels are different. So flight levels here start at 18,000 feet and above. In Europe,
flight contact Miami approach now 119.45.
Flight levels go all the way down. You have to pay attention to your charts. And then they use inches of mercury, and no, here is inches of mercury. There it's hectopascals. So your altimeter numbers are different. Just slight things. It's not anything overcomplicated. Like, I mean, your approaches and your arrivals and all that, it's all the same. Chase, in real life, no, I haven't been. All right, 280 on the speed, 272. I'm gonna let it go all the way. I can't do 280, but we're gonna get awfully close. So I'm gonna just let the autopilot do its things. We're gonna monitor any speed restrictions that we have, altitude restrictions on our arrival. The flight management computer now is going to monitor or abide by it. Should be easy, guys. Oh, I guess Sky must get your plane. We're going to Fort Lauderdale. I'm down. I'm down for that.
Southwest 3436, Ernest, Carmen, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, can you give me a phrase for arrival and landing Unicom? So you'll just do a position report, or off. So a position report would be, you know, your call sign, you're at 3,000 feet on the whatever your arrival is on the OLAF 3 arrival. ILS 10 left. That's it. If there's any other aircraft in the area, they'll acknowledge it. Sometimes they'll talk back to you. Other times they'll just ignore you. You just do your thing. Of course, you make sure that nobody is in your way, you know, like avoiding the traffic and all that sort of stuff. So Metra, Rail Fanning says, will it be cool if Southwest had a 747, right? I'd be down for flying that. Chase, going to check out all the bikinis. Easy, JSD, easy. Chase, that's where you're going on the... okay, I'm going back on the chat here. Set new progress on the 737 cockpit. Cool. We'll take a look once we land. Is the speed transition until flight level 180? Well, I don't know. He just said he just said in the transition. So I'm taking transition as in the descent. Whatever restrictions. Listen, Hunter. Whatever.
666 heavy.
Whatever speed restrictions you have, just follow them. I'm going faster now than 280, so I'm gonna bring the speed brake out here a little bit.
777 heavy. Climb and tape level 3. Correction 410.
Then the speed brake's out.
We would like to stay at 35 or go to 37 due to weight.
Yeah, no problem. I can give you whatever you want. You prefer to stay at 35 or climb up to 37?
Yeah, remember, Hunter, you up until 10,000 feet. Once you get up to 10,000 feet, you're going to start slowing it down.
Southwest 3436, radar contacts, altitude.
1,500 for 3436.
Southwest 3436, thanks. Climb maintain level 380.
Climb maintain 380 for 3436.
All right, speed check good. Flaps, or the spoiler now can come up. Guys, let me know about the top bar here, if it's working or not. It usually works up until a lower altitude and then it pauses and stops. Just let me know in the chat. I'm going to keep an eye on it too. I want to make sure that this thing up in the top here is working, so it'll give us a sense, or at least try to get our landing rate down.
Southwest 2357 Miami Center, hello, Ida.
Okay.
So, looking at the TCATs here, we've got the traffic here in front of us. We'll make sure that we are adequately spaced here. Doesn't matter if the controller can.
2357, thank you, sir.
Doesn't matter if the controller can see you. The onus is still on the pilot. All right, guys. So now we're in a more important phase of the flight here, the descent, and then of course when we get down to 10,000 feet, We're going to sterilize the cockpit. I'm going to try my best to look at the chat, but if I don't answer any questions now, I do apologize. Once we do land and get all to the gate, I'll go back and try to answer any questions that you guys might have. If you guys are watching still, smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Show some love in the chat by smashing the heart button on the bottom there as well. And
800, contact Miami
if you're new, consider subscribing to trying to get the channel to grow. Oh, was that Hunter? Hunter's already into the approach. 1945. 1945. Little bit of wing flex here. Nick Clayton, thumbs down. Thank you so much for that, Nick. Turn that thumbs down upside down. Turn it up.
W753, Miami Center on frequency.
Nick Clayton. Okay, we're on speed. On descent profile. Chase says no negative stuff. Gotcha, bud. Turn it upside down.
Miami Center, American 1529.
So it'll be right side up again.
If you can get an early handover. When ready.
Subscribe. There you go, Chase.
Circuit 1329, frequency change to advisory is approved, Miami Oceanic offline. We'll see you. Have a good flight.
22, see ya. Thank you.
Yeah.
Miami Center, Southwest 3436, back to Dawson.
35 likes, guys. Keep those likes coming. 648 on the subs. Two more. 2 more away. Not a fan of Fort Lauderdale. Well, that's not my fault, buddy. Buddy boy, we're trying to recreate real flights here. Sit back, relax, enjoy it, have a beer.
Atlanta 666, heavy, go ahead.
Last time I tried to fly in there, the controller literally laughed at me. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no problem. Your frequency change.
I had some problems. I had some problems in Fort Lauderdale too, a long time ago. But whatever. I hear you, Nick. Nick, I know what you're saying. All right, we're in the altimeter setting region. Let's go ahead and hit that 3008. We're going to continue down. He's going to switch us over now into the approach. But yeah, Nick, sometimes it's like that. I know. You know what? I don't know what to say. I was going to say call him out. Call him out on it. I did one time. I did. I got it in with the controller, and I called him out on it. So, but yeah. All right, we're gonna listen now for the handoff here, and we'll go. I have never had a controller like that. Maybe one day you will. I mean, you know, it's real people here, guys, volunteering. Sometimes it's real life. Like, there's real life behind even this virtual world that we're flying in. You know, sometimes people don't have a good day. And, yeah, they just don't know how to deal with it. Or they just want to make other people upset too, I guess. It happens. It's real life. I was on my way. He said, state your intentions at KFF, Alan, and I just low approach and go miss. The dude laughed at me on the frequency. That's not nice for him to laugh at you, Nick. He let me go to exec though. Dang. Oh, this is in real life. Oh, okay. You know what? So in real life, I got scolded once, in real life. You know, because I saw the traffic. He didn't report the traffic. I was in controlled airspace. He gave me a turn. I didn't start the turn, but I saw the traffic. I kind of waited for him to tell me the turn. He thought he had said the turn and whatever for a long time ago. But yeah, Nick, that sucks in real life. In real life, most of the time, like 99% of the time, the controllers are really, really good. Like really, really good. So much so.
637, contact Miami approach now, 119.45. Good night.
Okay, 119.45. Thanks for the radar service. Is so long from Southwest 637. All right. All right, 1945, and let's get in touch with him. What was he? What is he? Miami approach. Miami approach. Good evening. Southwest 637 with you, descending 13,000 feet on the OLAS 3 arrival.
Southwest 637, Miami, expect the ILS 10 left.
Expect the ILS 10 left for Southwest 637.
Bahamas 230, reseat at 210. 210, Bahamas 230.
Now, did he say right or left? But I just took left, so.
November 12 Whiskey Tango, heading
yeah, Nick, that sucks. I'd report him.
Heading 230 for number 12.
If it's a real controller, I'd report him.
The Miami, November 314 Motel. Whenever you're ready, IFR to ELAC.
Roger, I'm not showing anything filed for you.
Oh, I see, I see.
Roger, we'll file.
Yeah, but you know what? They have to have patience too. So that
I'm
sucks.
sorry, say again?
Like I said, I only got scolded
we'll file
once.
one for you here
And it wasn't even anything bad. But, you know, but then there's other times where it's like, you know, when, especially like when I did my first solo.
230, turn left heading 190. Left 190.
I told the controller that it was my first solo, and they were so happy. They were like, "Congratulations" over the radio.
012 Whiskey,
Nice.
clear direct Dolphin.
Direct Dolphin for number 12.
I'm at the Melbourne airport. Nice. Wow. Yeah, got you. I thought you were talking about the simulator here, so I apologize.
1,000 for altitude, Delta 254.
So I guess your thumbs down is justified there.
Up to 13,000, Delta 254.
Yeah, and then that's kind of shitty too.
Miami, 314 Motel with a request.
Good.
All right, we're at 10,000 feet. Let's get the landing lights on.
Route down the shoreline, maybe if
we'll get the engines in the continuous position, and we'll turn the seatbelt sign on, and let the flight attendants know that we're going to get ready for landing. Flight attendants, please prepare the aircraft for landing. Thank you. So they've got now time to prepare it, make sure that these passengers are in their upright position, and their seatbelts are on, and all that sort of good stuff.
130, maintain 3,000 until establishment of localizer, 10 left, Bahamas 230.
Archer, Jet Balloon 22, spot 10, Fort Lauderdale, requesting taxi to 10 right.
I'm sorry, who's ready for taxi?
That was JetBlue 1122, spot 10 at Fort Lauderdale, requesting 10 right.
JetBlue 1122, running 10 right, taxi, Tango, Quebec, Juliet.
10 right, Tango, Quebec, Juliet, JetBlue 1122.
Oops.
Alright, Bahamas 230, you went way through it there. Turn left heading 070 to set a maintain 2000. 070.
So 10, the runway's going to be in this configuration, or in this direction. We're going to come around.
Bahamas 230, I tell you what, the field's after 11 o'clock, 10 miles. Do you have it in sight? Yeah, I have it in sight. Bahamas 230, clear vision for
the controller a lot of the time don't actually know what they are going to do, and it shows. It's
Delta 254,
still fun.
contact Miami Center 135.17, good night.
135.
Yeah, especially I mean, especially if you're school, like if you're, you know, training, if you're training in,
November 437.
if you're training in an area of controlled airspace with controllers, the controllers should know. They should know that they're dealing with students, right? You know, or just new pilots.
For Fort Lauderdale.
Affirm, Southwest 800.
Okay, you didn't have any problems with it. Someone else reported they had a problem with it. Was there any problem with it? Did you listen to it, or did you just look at the text?
I listened to it.
Okay, perfect. And you didn't find anything wrong with it?
No.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't listen to it. Guys, listen to your ATIS. Be like Hunter.
Thomas 230, wind 1706, runway 10 left, clear to land.
I'm gonna try that beyond ATC. I see other streamers are using it, so. I'm gonna give it a try.
Jet 1122 and 1706, RNF Calypso, runway 10 right, clear, take off. RNF Calypso, 10 right, clear, take out Delta, correction, Jet 1122.
Miami 314 remote cell. We're trying to file, but Vatsim says that we need to be stationary on the ground to be able to file.
All right, if you want to send a flight plan and text, that's fine. Just make sure you have your option anything and everything like that. What I would advise is, if you want to do this next time, I would suggest to file it first, like you would do in the real life, and then fly VFR. And then once you want to take up IFR, you'll have it filed already.
Roger, thank you. Actually,
Okay, guys, I'm going to look at the airport diagram here.
For now, you can
So we're going to be expecting the ILS 10 left approach. Two parallel runways. We're going to be on the left-hand side, 9,000 feet long, and the terminal is going to be located on the right side here, so it'll be a right turnout. We've got a number of high-speed taxiways that we can use to vacate. It'll be, I'd say, like 2/3 down the runway for the vacate. It'll be a right turn and then a right turn taxi back to one of the gates. 9,000 foot runway, weather looks good, so we'll go easy with the auto brake, and yeah, once we get our clearance to land, we'll try our best for the butter. That's the plan, guys. All right. Like the new guy would be like fly north, make left base 27 right, and then immediately his trainer would go, actually, let's not do that. Overfly midfield. 1500 descend on the north side. Yeah, well, yeah, that's. I see how that might create confusion. Kyra says, I'm 99% sure I'm sick. I just coughed up a snow. Oh no. That's not good.
Make sure you have your altitude.
Okay, so we're going to come around and then a left downwind,
Roger, we'll put the altitude
left
there,
base, and then back around for the arrival. See the shores of Florida right now. Oh, Carnival Cruise. Owls in the house. What's going on, Owls? Welcome aboard. Do you have any ratings in real life? Yes, I do. I have a night rating.
Taxi to Park via Bravo.
I've soloed, yes. I've soloed. I have a PPL. PPL.
1122, radar contact, the altitude.
And I've got all the commercial training done too. So I fly at a commercial level, commercial standard level. So I'm working up to my solo. Chase, you're never going to forget that. That'll be stuck with your memory.
800 is going to maintain 3,000.
That's 3,000, Southwest 800.
Southwest 637, traffic 1 o'clock, 9 miles eastbound, 4,600, climbing at 13, it's an A321 out of Lauderdale.
Okay, looking for traffic, Southwest 637.
No, 314 Romeo Hotel, clearance available, Roger, ready to copy.
Yeah, I got him on TCAS here.
We are ready. 314 Romeo Hotel.
314 Romeo Hotel is clear to the Key West International Airport via radar vectors to DAC, that's Delta Alpha Uniform.
A little bit of cheating
Alpha
there.
Field, Dennis filed.
I got him up on the TCAS. So.
And, yeah.
Can you repeat that one more time? Halfway through the mic, it was very cut out.
Yeah, so I have a PPL, I have all my commercial flight training, I've got a night rating, I fly in Canada, I have a Canadian license. I'm from Canada, Nick. Canada.
Roger, well,
Canada.
Clear to the Key West.
You know, Canada's been in a lot of the U.S. news lately, you know, with talks of it becoming part of the United States. What a time to be alive, boys and girls. But I am Canadian.
Thank you. Jet 1122, traffic 1 o'clock and 4 miles southeastbound through 7,000.
If you're ever up in Canada, we'll go flying. You're Sim, CFI in the house. Yo, what's going on? Welcome. Didn't know I was watch small streamers. Kyrie, I'm small streamer right now, but hopefully one day I'll be a big time streamer too.
You just lost 8,000. Does 9 work?
Yeah, Owls is a small streamer too. Yeah.
I just wanted to get you below him.
Owls, the comedian in the house. What? I just got a new student who's dual citizenship from Canada. Nice. Decided to get an FAA rating though. Actually, I was thinking about converting my license, but well, I mean, you know, the conversion would probably be easier considering the good old American friends here have a three-part answers for their written exams. Where in Canada it's 4, so you have a multiple choice of 4, and 2 of them are like the same, off by 1 letter, and whatever that 1 letter is the right answer.
Go for 304 remote.
I'm joking about that. The American thing is probably hard too. The American conversions.
Okay, go ahead. Clear to Key West International via radar vectors. DAC will maintain 7,000. 304 remote.
Maintain 8,000.
Here's the airport here, guys. Fort Lauderdale, exact. Can I try to land on this runway here?
We are clear direct DAC number 304 remote.
Jet 1122, contact Miami Center 135.17.
That's super easy when you have 1,500 and an ATPL. There you go.
Foxtrot Tango, contact Miami Center 135.17.
17, good night.
See you later. Southwest 800, turn left heading 190.
You started from scratch, so you didn't have anything to convert, just decided to start it here? Yeah.
Instead of maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Southwest 637. Yeah, I've known pilots like that. They did their training in Miami, and then they came up to instruct in Canada. One in particular, and then he went over to Europe, and he was flying. He's actually still flying in Europe. That's cool. Everybody's got a story, you know, and I mean, everybody's found a, you know, they have their own way of getting to where they got, you know. It's not easy, I'll tell you. Like, in terms of money, it's not easy. And then, of course, in here in Canada, you know, you've got to contend with the weather here. I'm sure your Sim CFI knows all about instructing in the winter months, especially in Brampton.
4 miles from Warrior, turn left, heading 170, correctly cleared off, runway 10 left approach.
Left turn 130.
Left turn heading 130, Southwest 800.
Clear 314 Romeo Hotel Lane. Contact Miami Center 135.17.
135.175, thank you for the ATC 314 Romeo Hotel.
On the downwind now, we're going to get vectored around for the final. Do you have any instrument rating? No. No, I do not. I do not.
Southwest 800, maintain 170 knots or greater till Nove. The wind 1706, turning 10 left, clear to land.
170 knots until Move, cleared up to land runway 10 left, Southwest 800.
Good luck, Hunter.
November 112, whiskey, contact Miami Center 135.17.
Why am I descending so low?
135.17
What is this? Look at the level of detail here on the spoilers. Beautiful. Gonna monitor that airspeed, guys. We don't want to blow through anything. Favorite Airbus? I like the A321. What about you guys? I like the CRJ, guys. CRJ 900. All right, speed good. Let's retract the spoiler here. 9,000 foot runway. It is dry. You know what? We're gonna let the auto brakes help us out, even though I said no. And try to get up in a timely fashion.
37, turn left heading 190, reduce speed to 210, back just to final.
Sorry, say again for the heading Southwest 637.
Left turn 190, reduce speed to 210.
Left turn 110, 210 for the speed Southwest 637.
Left turn 190, speed 210.
190, speed 210 for Southwest 637. Honestly, I didn't hear it.
57, we're descending via the Tiki 3 direct Banty.
Southwest 2357, Miami prospect the Alice 10 left.
10 left, Southwest 2257.
All right, guys, let's get that virtual seatbelt on, and let's get ready for the arrival. All right, left turn 190, speed 210 knots. I didn't hear it twice. I just didn't hear it. All right, we've got the airport in sight here.
Southwest 637, so left heading 1, make it left turn 070, intercept the 10 left localizer.
070 to intercept the 10 left localizer, Southwest 637. Let's start slowing it down to 180, guys. All right, speed check good. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Speed check good. Flaps 5.
Southwest 637, 3 miles from Ore, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS 21 left approach.
Maintain 3,000 until established, cleared for the ILS 10 left approach, Southwest 637. All right, guys, lock him in. Let's make sure that that landing thing works here. The overlay. I think we're gonna be okay. So cabin crew has been advised. All we need now is gear and flaps. Let's get established. Bug that heading. Want to make sure, just in case anything happens and we need to hit heading mode. Let's get all settled here. 180. We're going to start slowing it down. Speed check good. Gear coming down. Spoilers armed. All we got is flaps.
Southwest 800. Vacated runway 10.
In the house. Thank you for that, guys. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of the chat here. I'll get it on the landing.
Miami departure, Bahamas 204, ready
All right,
to pick up IFR.
Let's start slowing her down.
Bahamas 204, expect PDC.
We'll expect the PDC 204.
Up's good.
Good evening, American 2224, passing 1400.
American 3224, Miami departure, radar contact, climb maintain 16000.
16000, American 624.
Up's 30. Let's
Southwest
land.
637, 1706, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Play to land, 10 left, Southwest 637.
Southwest 2357 at Holland, clear straight in ILS, runway 10 left approach.
All right, guys, you remember that
Clear
it will be a
Holland,
right
we're
turnout.
Clear for the 10 left approach.
Okay, you guys
Southwest
ready?
27.
I'm ready. Final stretch here. You know what? Autopilot is coming off. Auto throttle coming off my airplane, guys. Get settled in the seat here.
Miami departure, good day, November 121 Whiskey on the ground at Opalaka, Holy Sheriff Echo, ready to taxi brief for VFR departure to the west with no flight following.
121 Whiskey, Miami departure, runway 9 left, taxi Echo, November.
Turn left Echo November for 121 Whiskey.
American 3224, contact Miami Center 135.17. American 3224, contact Miami Center 135.17.
13517 for American 224.
Miami departure, American 70 is passing 2004, direct 2000.
Hey, reverse is green. Decel, hold that center line.
Contact Miami 16000.
16000, American.
Sending through 80 knots. Reverser stowed. Manual braking. Make sure that auto. And here we go, guys. Let's make sure that we're beyond the line here. We're going to stop and we'll let them know that we vacated. Miami approach Southwest 637 clear, 10 left.
Southwest 637, taxi to parking via Bravo Tango 2.
Parking via Bravo Tango 2 for Southwest 637. All right, perfect, guys. Let's go ahead and shut this down. Or sorry, get our engines back to the normal position. We're going to go ahead and start the APU. The lights now can come off. We'll get the taxi light on, and we'll make our way now over to the gate. What was the landing rate? Yeah, it was 167. Right on. So Tango 2, he said. Right? We're gonna go. Where's Hunter? We're gonna go by Hunter. Greaser, you got it, guys. Yeah, it was nice. Now, you know what? I was in the Airbus for like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 streams, especially in this FS Labs. So things felt a little different. Jumping back into the 737 was a little bit of challenge. There was a little bit of a challenge getting back into the yoke, but it's all good. All good, guys, and I'm so happy that you guys got to ride along with me. That's Hunter over there, right? Hunter, is this you? See if I can get a gate. No cheating here, but cheating. I'm gonna see if I can get this gate over here. What is that? C6? C6? Let's see if we can use GSX. C6, I'll take it. No.
Shuttle 1122 out of 20.6, direct to Cuda, descending via.
All right, let's see if we can. Mr. Wax, Airbus or Boeing? This is a Boeing, but the last couple of streams, guys, we were in the FS Labs Airbus, and I do like the side stick. So, but this airplane is really, really nice too. Hunter, that's you, right? All right, let's see if we can.
Miami departure, American 1396 out of 3000.
American 1396, Miami departure, climbing, radar contact, climbing maintain 16,000.
Climb 16,000, American 1396.
121 whiskey, running out of left, clear for takeoff.
Skirt. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. The little skirts there. Cut the engine. Let's go ahead and get the parking brake on. Annunciator, APU, Gen Annunciator is showing. That means that the power is available for us. Let's go ahead and transfer over to the APU. Get the APU bleed on. We'll get those packs open. It's nice and warm here in Fort Lauderdale. And let's shut her down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fort Lauderdale. Okay, I'm going to get attached to the gate here. We're going to start our deboarding process, and then I'll return to the chat. Any other questions and comments that you guys put in, I'll go through them. We'll chat about them for the next couple of minutes as the deboarding and deplaning gets underway, and then we'll call it a Monday night stream. So, fasten seatbelt sign now can come off. Actually, you know what? A little immature on that, but let's do this first. Operate jetway. Here it comes. Here's a screenshot for you, Hunter. So, you know, as soon as that seatbelt sign comes off, there's a lot of passengers that just start unbuckling their belts and getting their overhead stuff and trying to make the make their way to the door. All right, perfect. So here we are once again, guys. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale. All right, so what did I miss here? Nick, I'm going to go all the way back up to Nick. $5 dono if you can tell me what LDA approach is. No, I don't know what that is. Let's land this as per nice. And why an LDA would exist as opposed in counterpart? I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. Hunter, you got the video ready? Nice. No, Hunter, you should have. I'm actually working on that now too. Next, guys, the replay. Hunter says a minus 167 right on. Kyrie says Greaser. I like that. Real question: what is all that Sims pilot's obsession with butter landings? It's just a sim thing, Nick. Mr. Wax in the house. Airbus or Boeing? Yeah, I said I like both. but I like Airbus just a little bit more. That's my preference. Chase, thank you so much for modding. Good night to you. I hope you feel better. Check the plane pics. I definitely will. Kyrie, now can we take a look at the progress? Now we can look at the progress of the 737 cockpit. Yeah, I'll do that right now, guys.
96, contact Miami Center 135.17.
I'll do that right now.
With a center 135, 175, American 5969.
So for those of us that are on the Discord here, we've got some plane pics. Kyrie with the progress, the inside of the plane. That actually looks pretty cool. I like that. I don't know how you're doing it. I like it. I hope maybe one day you can do a, like a drawing, a hand drawing of my logo, like of my, this blue thing with the clock and the airplane. But I really like that. Nice. Progress today, break tomorrow. Excellent stuff. Excellent. Hunter, obviously, in the real time here, that's the way it should be flown. We've got the pair of us here. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Hunter, for flying along, my man. Of course, thank you for the donation as well today. Kyrie, out of all the pictures you did today, each and every one of them is wonderful, but I'll tell you my favorite. This one is my favorite. Favorite.
7 taxi to parking via Bravo Tango 2.
Bravo Tango 2,
Really like
parking Southwest 2057.
All right, guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the subscriptions today, the donations, the likes in the chat, the excellent conversations. Nick, I'm sorry I never answered your question. I'm not instrument rated. Hopefully in the coming months I will be, and I'll be able to answer your question. If you're ever in the Toronto area and you want to fly in real life with me, please direct message me in the Discord. I'd be more than happy to fly with you, and we can talk one-on-one of the actual experience that I have flying real airplanes. You might pleasantly be surprised by it. But thank you, and I hope you subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again. Everybody else that is engaged in the wonderful conversation tonight, thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next stream, perhaps in the iFLY again. Hunter says phone. The one on the Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge is my new wallpaper, and the other one on my PC. Got you guys. All right, if you want to continue to talk, let's talk in the Discord, and I'm gonna get off Vatsim now, and we'll call it a stream. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, let me get off the Discord first, the Vatsim. Until then, guys, be good, be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. So long.